Okay.
Oh, Tornado is gone. That's great.
Whoops. I thought these sheets would be... No, never mind. Here we go. Let's see. And it actually doesn't do that much damage, but okay. Erisys opens his mouth and you see a stream of ice come out of his mouth towards the jester guy, and you see him become covered in ice, and it does some damage. Okay, and then I'm taking Regine and Leosin out. Alright, which means Locke is next in the turn order.
I'm still playing my lute.
Okay.
We were shouting out for people to get over, remember?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious at this point.
Yes, we're shouting out about to tell everyone that there's a monster attacking. So, I guess Locke did hear this, and he just is actively not
Just
wanting
ignoring.
to do anything. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Presumably
But, I mean, if
saw...
Locke says he's gonna continue playing the lute, then then it's up to him.
Okay. Everyone run behind Locke.
Yes.
I'm already halfway
Alright,
there.
and so you just saw Sis run in front of you and put out his arms in a protective stance. What are you going to do now?
I am going to
Stabbing him back.
run over here, take a shot at Clown. Oh. There we go.
Nice.
Jeez. Okay, let's see. That's a lot of damage.
And then I am going to run as far away as I can.
Well, you can do bonus action dashing, right? So you're good.
Alright, ready. Last time you were at the Rapiered Wing and you were hiding behind a pile of bricks.
Yes. Do I have to see the... Or can I see the opponent, actually?
I think I changed the dynamic lighting so that you cannot... So there should be some barriers, right? Between you and the opponent. Can you
No, I
actually
can see
him?
it fine. I can see him fine.
Yeah, there's no
I
dynamic
can't-
lighting.
There should be like a line in front of you.
I
let
can't
me
select
move
my
around a bit.
token, PS.
Like you
Oh,
can't
neither
see
can I,
past
actually,
here,
yeah.
right?
I can't,
Yeah.
I can't set my token.
Me neither.
Because you locked the
I mean,
tokens last time.
the bricks are about 10 feet high and you can't see him because it's a pile of bricks. So
Okay, I'm
if you
fine
want
with
to
not being
hit
able
him,
to see.
you'd have to be able to see where he's at.
Abel, you still have the token lock on.
Yeah, so I can't.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I forgot to change that. Give me a second.
I can move my token.
How dare you lock Kara?
I'm the only special one. I'm the
There
only
we
one
go, now
that can
I
move
can
my token.
Okay,
Yeah.
that light thing still hasn't affected me, so but I'll take your word for it. I can't see him, so I'm going to cast unto myself Enhance Ability, which isn't going to have much of a use on here because it's a buff thing. But after all, 2d6.
That's what you said.
I'm going for Bear's Endurance, by the way. That's shit. Okay, so 5 extra hit points on me. Temporary hit points, so I'll just put it in my green square, I guess.
Okay.
How do I put it on the green square? It's not coming up for me.
You open the circle.
Okay, and I think everyone is unlocked now. Yes, should be. Okay. Alright, so you got 5 temporary hit points added onto your HP.
Yep. And I'm going to... I guess... I can still fly, right? Because I flew over here with Quinton.
Yeah, it wasn't injured to the point that you could fly, so yeah, you can still fly.
Okay, I will go over to behind the wagon then, if I can reach. Let me have a look. Hold it. There we go. Damn it, I can't reach. That's inconvenient.
This is all still cover though. This pile of bricks or whatever it is.
Yeah, I just want to keep a fairly large distance. Is that wagon the additional cover on top of the bricks that are already in the way? The wagon, the wagon I can reach. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'll move there then.
I mean, it's still just going to be 10 feet high. So
Okay, that's where I want to go.
Battle music.
Yep, but that's my turn.
and Azer is not here.
Ooh.
And he has a broken leg.
Sorry, guys. It's like you're the most tanky character is not here. All right. Question mark. All right.
So he's
I
just
can't
removed from
shape
turn
shift.
order? Can Aza like throw a brick or something?
I mean,
I did actually consider
I
throwing
mean,
the
I'd rather
brick.
not. I mean, I always promise though that I'm not gonna put characters that are not here in direct combat
Sure, okay.
or put them in any danger. So I mean,
Honestly, in characters
can,
of
but, I mean,
Acer,
it just would go against
I'm
what I
like
said earlier.
50-50 whether or not he would just limp there into battle. I feel like his
Maybe you
character might try to limp there into battle.
Maybe you can just heckle him from the sidelines. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. We all
It would
know.
suck if we all die because he's not in.
Yeah,
Oh,
That would
don't
be-
worry,
that would be
guys.
a shame.
I think we're okay.
We have
You have
the
to save us,
wizard.
Quinton.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
need healing.
So,
So does Enzo.
Enzo, you see that the jester looking thing is getting ready to run, and he sprints in your direction, and he uses his action to move double movement. Should be up to here. There we go.
You can do that.
And then using a free action, he reaches out with 2 arms. Keep in mind he has 4 arms.
Oh god.
And he lifts you, and he tries to grab you to lift you up in the air.
Did he go past Azer? Or Erisis?
I went around.
Okay.
Check. Yeah, that's pretty high. Okay, so the jester warrior, you see 2 arms come after you, and they both pick you up into the air, and he puts you eye to eye. And you're now eye to eye with him. And the warrior says to you, "You reek of Angel. Where is he?"
I look at him questioningly and say, I have no idea. But if you let me go,
Do you want to make
I
a
can
deception
show
check,
you.
please?
Wait, do you know who where he is?
Out of character?
No, I mean in character. Is that a lie?
Oh wait, it's not really a lie, is it? Okay, so it's not a lie because you technically don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, so I thought I was
And
missing
then
something. Wait, we know where he is.
Jester Warrior, you see him open his mouth, and a huge snake-like tongue comes out and starts to lick you all
Oh.
over the face.
Oh, is that
Oh,
kind of
no.
anime?
You know,
Oh, is
from
that
eye to
kind of
eye,
anime?
And you
around your
and you were
ears,
worried about
and in
my
your neck.
tentacles last time.
And he says, "You've been with an angel. I can taste it."
I lot of him and say, I haven't been with an angel. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, now that's definitely a deception check.
Did you sleep with an angel?
Just
are,
like,
you
yeah.
are you taking it as meaning he slept with them?
Just say, yeah, I've been with an angel, who hasn't? And then, like, raise
Make a
his arms
deception
up,
check
you know?
while it's Quentin's
What do you-
turn.
Yeah.
Okay,
What are you gonna
Quentin,
do?
it's your turn.
Okay,
Okay, yeah, you're very deceptive.
I have a question about the 2nd level spell, Spiritual Weapon. It says you create a
Okay.
floating spectral weapon up to 60 feet away. It's not concentration, but it lasts for a minute. I was thinking of casting it in this square next to, it's a bonus action, casting it next to the Jester. Would that count as a creature for Enzo's sneak attack damage? Would that count as like not a creature, sorry, like an ally?
No,
No,
it doesn't.
No, it's not an ally, okay.
it's magic.
Cool. And the other question was, last week I got the like the spell casting thing. You can cast a spell and a cantrip in one round, like if it's a bonus action. Is
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
okay?
that's
Cool.
right.
Okay, so what I wanted to do was to cast a second level spell as my bonus action and cast a cantrip as my standard action.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so Quinton is going to. I assume that he doesn't have line of sight because there's some bricks there, so he's going to step out 10 feet, and he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon, which is a 60-foot range, and I'm just going to put it this square behind him. I'm not sure how to mark that though. Just want to pop it
Hold
behind
on.
the...
Okay, so let me do that. Okay, so I can't really open anything in my tokens tab, but I'll put this for you.
Oh, cool.
We can just throw him a little hammer.
Yeah,
I can't open anything in my tokens tab. This is not letting me.
And I'll
okay.
draw a hammer. There you go.
I'm trying to fix it.
I've drawn a
my
hammer.
page is freezing. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, for some reason, I summon a brown hammer with a Harry Potter lightning bolt on it.
Hard times for spectral weapon summoning.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just made of wood.
It's
a mallet.
actually the union's on strike today, so I
There's
wanted to
a
get like
recession.
yeah, I wanted to get a cool looking kind of elvish blade, but you know that's just like a thing, a hammer that's like one
Okay.
one end is heavier than the other. So yeah, so I have to make a spell attack, a melee spell attack. I'll mark that spell off my list first. And
Loving the music.
yeah,
Oh,
Thanks.
I fucking had it fucking muted, the music, no wonder.
This is Locke just playing it.
oh jeez.
Yeah, it's just like Locke playing this like awesome background music as everyone's
yeah,
fighting.
he's like, come on.
We think he's doing nothing, but he's actually just
We just see him moving his arm, but he's just playing air guitar.
I'm really
And
good at
looking
loot,
at magic.
So,
loot guitar plus drums at the
So
same
that-
time.
Yeah.
Well, if it's magic, it doesn't matter.
So this you're trying to make this warhammer hit the jester, right? So the
Yeah.
warhammer swings, and it goes right through the jester, and nothing happens. So it just kind of like goes through a cloud.
okay. So it misses, like the attack misses.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to, and as my normal action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame. So that is a DC 14 save. Dexterity.
Nice. Lock.
Okay, just a minute.
And then for my movement action, I'm just going to pop back around this. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm going to pop back around this cover.
Save failure. Stand. So does it do half damage or? What
No,
is
No,
that?
it's
it does nothing.
It's just a miss.
Oh wait, that's save. Sorry, reading the wrong one. Save success. Okay, so nothing happens. All right,
Yeah.
got it.
Right, so very ineffective round from Quinton.
Okay, Kara. You see, Enzo's been lifted up into the air, and being held by a jester with two hands.
This might
And
hurt.
you're still a little tipsy.
I can probably... How much is that movement? I can make it. I'll move let me just check the range of this spell. This might hurt him a little bit, but this will help him in the long run. I have condensed. Alright. Oh, here we go. Thunder Wave. Okay, 10 feet away. Cool. I will move. Let me just do this. That's 20 feet there. And if I use the spell, which is the range is 15 foot, let me do. Yeah, no, I gotta move one step further. There, it will hit both of them. Yeah, I'll just use the Thunder Wave. Ah, god damn it, Locke, you're right next to me. So, I'm gonna have to
Wait,
go.
where are you putting a Thunder Wave? You're gonna hit Enzo as well?
Yeah, well, he's not gonna be on top of him anymore. I still hit this.
Classic Kara.
Surely he's just going to run straight into combat again.
There. I won't hit fucking anybody.
So where are you putting this Thunder Wave? Oh,
I
around
can't-
you.
Yeah, around me, and I'm gonna hit the clown, push him
And
10
it's,
feet,
how
and
big is the radius on that?
15 feet. That's why I had to move all the way next to him. And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave.
I gotta stop closing my sheet. Okay. Did you guys know you can just double click the top of the sheet and it will just melt into the background? So you
You
don't have to
kinda-
keep on opening and
You kind of have
closing
to do one to it. And so,
Yeah.
Sorry. Unless if you
I
don't
have
fight
mine
it,
open on a new window.
if
Yeah,
you don't
can just pop
fight it,
into a new window.
if you decide not to fight it, and so you can just move.
This guy.
Yeah.
God damn
it.
it.
Okay. I guess Enzo needs to make a Constitution check too, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
doesn't
I
the
think, what's
character
the range on
right
that?
there too? Oh, hold on. Right there.
Let's see. So
That's the person casting.
She's not there.
No, the person.
she's not.
Oh,
What?
oh yeah, that's right. No, that's right. That's right. They're not there.
No, there's people here.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
They
So
are the
Enzo, we need
stupidest
to
people
make
in the
one
world.
too.
But at least I just sat on the bed next to this thing.
Sorry, my
What?
roll 20 is like lagging
Yeah.
like really badly right now.
Constitution.
And so don't
Save.
fight it. That way you're gonna get pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. I guess I won't fight it.
So the question is the clown strong enough to hold him after getting pushed, after Enzo's pushed 10 feet away from him?
Okay, hold on. Let me take the damage off. Enzo, did you take 13 damage?
Yeah.
Oh god, boy, you're unconscious.
Yep.
But safe? Question mark?
He'll be okay.
That was
No,
really
he'll be
bad.
fine. He'll be
Oh
fine.
good, we're screwed. We're screwed.
No, that's good. So Kara's actually pushing Enzo towards the healer, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
He'll
I'll
have-
just grab
He'll
them,
have
put
to
them into
focus
the
on me
plan.
now.
I can get to Enzo. That's all right. Yeah.
And
no
I'll,
problem.
and I'll scream. The clown takes half
Okay,
damage,
so Kara, you just go up to the jester and this like huge thunder wave emanates from out of you. The jester just stands there fixated. However, Enzo gets whisked out of his hands, kind of like a leaf, and he blows 10 feet back. Enzo slams onto the floor, and you see him, and he doesn't move. He just kind of lays there. And Enzo, you are unconscious, so you have to start making.
and I just yell to the
that's
big
safe.
clown. If you have a
Let's say right now.
in
And
his
yeah, I
turn,
gave the clown 7 damage.
and I just yell to the clown, if you have a problem with one of my interns, you take it up with me.
Intern.
Yes.
Okay.
Am I not a merciful boss?
Alright, having to open Eris's character sheet. Give me a second.
Well, I'd rather I fucking make him unconscious than him being on top of a fucking murderous clown.
I would agree normally if we didn't have only like 3 fighters on the board at the moment.
Oh, so close.
So close.
Nobody makes the death saves on his, on his turns.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait,
So-
was I not supposed to take a death save?
Just,
Correct.
Okay,
just
Eris
save that
moves
one.
up to this bar,
Okay.
and he reaches out with his glaive. However, it just narrowly misses the jester, so nothing happens there. Locke, you're in the middle of your recital over there. I'm playing some pretty dank ass beats over there. So what are you gonna do?
I mean, I guess I'll stop. Yeah, that's 25 feet. Okay. What's the
Potion or medicine?
10? No, I'm just making a stabilized check, which is a DC 10. Come
Yep.
on. There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I will pull my instrument back out, and I will cast invisibility on myself. Oh no, that's the knocked out one. Fuck it, I'm invisible. There's not really, I don't have a good icon for this. Oh, no, we don't use that one. We use the other
Yeah,
one.
the
Yeah,
ninja was good.
I'm a ninja. Confirmed. That's my turn.
So Enzo's unconscious, so he doesn't get a turn, right?
He just makes a death save. He already did one, so he can
But he's
just...
been
Yeah.
stabilized, hasn't he? He's been stabilized
no.
anyway, so he doesn't need to make a death save.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, so what's the range of my?
Abel always forgets to put Professor in my name.
Because Kara is so much simpler. I mean, sometimes I call you just Professor. Or
Yeah,
Longpoint, I never-
I didn't get a PhD in badassery just for you to call me Kara.
Is that a diploma?
Yes, with a minor in pain.
With a minor in-
Okay, so because I'm in it, I'm going to scrap my last ability because it's a concentration spell, and I'm going to I'm going to use another concentration spell. Can I cast from this position, or can I like poke my head out and do it, or do I have to completely move out of cover?
Can you do what? Can you just poke your
Can,
head
can
out?
I kind of stick my head and?
You'd
keep
have
out of that,
to
or-
move out, then move back. You should have enough movement for that, right?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean-
Sorry, I'm an idiot.
No, you
Okay,
still have sight from there,
Yeah, you should.
from where you're trying to do,
there.
where you were.
Okay, where else? Okay, all right. So I will use Moonbeam
Nice.
on the guy because it's all I can do at this point without immediately dying. Yeah, which does that.
And the moonbeam is where?
On him directly. Whatever the name of the creature is, the freaky honking clown.
I saw the movie with the clown. It doesn't end well.
Okay. Okay, very well.
I didn't mean to draw that shape. I apologise.
Oh, your shape is the brown box. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. No, where you put it was fine.
Oh wait, no, I just deleted mine.
All right.
Okay, it's back. Okay, all right. All right, clown turn.
You can make a save to get the half the damage, by the way.
Con save, yeah.
Constitution save.
It's a sad day when the only one who can go head to head with a clown is the wizard.
I could, but we don't have enough rest, so I'm useless in combat.
Exactly, like in close combat. Like my character's one of the
Oh,
worst.
Kara.
I would have dive bombed this guy as an octopus by now if I could.
The
Die
jester turns towards you, and with two of its arms, it brings out two short swords. These short swords look identical to yours. Raises it up to the sky, and he mutters a prayer, and you see that the short swords begin to glow, and he brings them down to strike at you.
Okay.
Wait, are they identical to hers or are they similar to hers?
Identical.
It takes 13 damage. Second one does not hit me. Oh, there we go. Which one's my health? Oh, this one.
And I'm not really worried about Kara getting hitting the jester, but after that he doesn't disengage but runs towards Enzo. So if you want to take an opportunity attack on him, you can.
Yeah, sure. I got one short sword in my offhand.
Does the I'm
you
guessing
should, but
the spiritual weapon doesn't get an opportunity attack, but I have.
It-
it
No.
does. She get an attack of opportunity.
The spiritual weapon doesn't.
No, my
No.
No.
shitty hammer.
Oh, that one. No, that one shouldn't get an attack
it
of opportunity.
doesn't.
I think.
Just asking.
I'm not
Um,
too familiar with spectral spell.
It's only
I
a
don't know,
person.
What does everyone
It
else
doesn't
think?
say
I
on,
don't really
it doesn't
know much
it
about
doesn't
that.
say on the spell, so I don't think it does.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Doesn't
just
I
gonna
don't
hit
really
him.
have much experience with it, given the wooden mallet.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks very very
Yeah, let's just forget try to hit him. It's good.
It's not really even a
Yeah, you
mallet.
just,
It's
kind
just
of hit
like
the air behind him.
it's just a container.
You're just gonna like, oh yeah, I gotta hit him. Oh, too late. You hit the air as soon as he leaves.
No, I'm imagining it as Super Mario's hammer, you know.
The
That'd be way more dangerous.
bonus. Oh, I already used the bonus action. Never mind. Okay.
And does this guy get a opportunity attack?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't within
There's
5
this.
feet.
Because it's 10 feet, he should. That's a good
Oh,
point.
alright.
Thank you.
Because he's got a pole arm, I think.
No,
Well,
that's well.
I mean,
He's
it's,
got a glaive,
it's within
yeah.
his
I'm
range.
I'm not gonna argue it. Whatever.
Yeah. There we go.
More damage off.
Free damage.
Yeah.
I mean, it is within his reach. I mean, if you have like a weapon that has a reach of 10 feet, and you have it out, then it does count. If the creature's within 10 feet, so yeah, it does count. Great. So
Excellent.
gets hit with 11, and it's now Quentin's turn.
Okay. I can't move my Super Mario hammer, but would someone be able to move that up?
ready
closer?
to do that.
I'll redraw it.
Yep.
Just throw it
So
like a little
it's-
square or something.
Druid's gonna
Where would you
use
like it, sorry? Where would you like it, sorry?
Just on the top of this bed here.
The druid's
Okay.
gotta control the cleric spiritual hammer.
Yeah, would you like
That's
some assistance with that? We're friends. We met in Baldur's Gate, so it's fine. Practice on the way.
There's
cool.
now 2 hammers.
I use my
Oh, no, there's one.
my what's it called? My cantrip, my druid craft, and have a light breeze blow the hammer into position
Yeah.
so I can swing it.
Cool. So, kind of hold my hand out and assist as much as I can. Ah, gee. Okay. All right.
It just kind of goes swoosh right through the jester.
I'm just having too much
Doesn't
fun,
even-
just
Doesn't
smacking
even,
tables and shit. along
hit
the
it
way.
at all. It's a major
Okay.
miss right there.
And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame again. That's a DC 14 save for the Jester.
Oh Jesus
okay.
Christ!
Yeah,
That's all right.
dexterity is the worst thing to use on the jester, but
He's
it's
rolling pretty good on that.
24.
Yeah. Getting the good rolls out of the way. That's alright. He'll start rolling ones now.
Alright, Kara. You just got slashed. Got shanked.
A normal Tuesday for me. Fuck. I'm right here. Fuck. Let me just fix this. Boom. Boom. Perfect. Like that movement. I'll move right there, and I will cast Blur on myself.
Blur.
Yes. Any attack that relies on sight pretty much gets disadvantage.
Who's rolling
Oh.
dice? It sounds very ominous.
Yeah.
I probably just
Did the clown... Oh, sorry.
Yeah. And I just scream at him, "I'm not done with you! Don't you dare turn your back on me, you stupid clown!" And my turn. Can't really do anything else.
You insult the clown.
It did.
Cool.
Okay, just a second.
Cool.
Sorry, I have to do this. Don't pay attention to me looking through your spells.
Well, I gotta, make him attack me. And not fucking Enso on the ground.
Reddy, how are you doing in terms of spells? Because I think...
Not very well at all.
Yeah.
Oh, which reminds me, I have to take one off for the boom moonbeam. Thank you. Oh, yep, I have one level 2 spell left. And cantrips.
Yeah.
And my stick. That is literally all I have to offer in this fight.
Mm.
I got a bunch of spells right now.
Oh, I thought you were out. That's why you moved up.
Nope.
Okay.
I had a long rest in the other fight, but I only used Witch Bolt to the entire time, so I didn't have to really do anything.
Witch
Wait,
Bolt's so
actually,
great.
Is that a
so-
cantrip? Witch bolt?
It's a first level spell,
No.
but I got it pretty much.
the
Uh,
previous
If I
attack
hit-
shouldn't have done damage to the Jester from Erisys because he was within his range the entire time. Just noticed that, I think. Let's see. Yeah, so, hold on. Okay, alright, took that away. Erisys reaches out with his glaive and gives the Jester a good whack on the ankles. So, go with that. And Locke, you are now invisible in front of the Jester, next to an unconscious Enzo.
I am. Okay. Well, just walk over here. You can't hit me. And then, that's... Wow, well,
You should probably make him invisible.
I could.
But it's
Hey.
invisibility concentration.
It is, yeah.
I think it is.
Oh.
Unless you
then-
use the second level one, which enables you to do other things.
Yeah, no, it is, unless I cast it as a higher. Well, I'll just start dragging Enzo.
Behind the wagon. and we
I can
help
go
him.
that far. Does he
What?
provoke an opportunity attack?
Of the corpse. Probably make him.
I mean, I don't know. I'm still dragging him though, so
Oh my god, this music's awesome.
So you're just dragging him?
Yep.
Okay. Where are you dragging him to?
he would be right behind me.
Is this...
Yeah.
Because that's as far as I can go with, No, there. Almost.
I'm trying to drag him.
Almost.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. Is that my action, actually? Does that count as an action?
No, because I didn't make you roll for it. It should have just been a free action, because he should have been light enough that you should have carried him.
Okay. Well, I
yeah.
can't really carry
So-
him.
You want to do an extra action, you can. Considering you have an opponent less, and this is not a level 5 or level 4 monster you're fighting against. It's pretty high leveled. So, whatever. Yeah, you have an action to do, go ahead.
No, I'll do nothing. Because if I attack or cast a spell, I lose invisibility. So
Yeah,
feed
you don't
Enzo
have
a
free
potion?
If it's a cantrip, it doesn't affect your concentration.
no, but the spell is
Yeah, he
What's-
can't attack or do another spell while he has it on.
Unless it's a high level one, yeah.
Kind of.
Oh yeah, I remember now because invisibility.
Yeah, the spell ends if the target attacks or casts a spell.
Oh yeah, we got potions. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm not going to though.
Oh, fair enough.
Great suggestion though.
Okay, so my turn then?
Yes, it is your turn.
I will, if you can time to move the blue square, move the moonbeam into position where he is again. Yeah, sort of spotlight just a bit and blazes right in his eyes.
Does that hurt me if I'm next to it?
then I will... No, it doesn't move at you. It's just that 5 feet radius. And then I will go behind that wagon, I think. Behind this horse, actually. But the horse and the wagon, worth of cover.
Okay, sounds good.
And that's my turn? Yes.
What was the damage for that again?
It's 2d6, so I have to reroll it 1 second.
Yeah, I failed it. At least.
Finally.
10, lovely.
That's
Oh wait, no,
actually-
hang on. Is that 2d6? Is it 2d6? That's something else.
That's
Hang
that's true.
That is
It's 10.
2d6.
2d10, yeah, it's 2d10 I'm supposed to roll. I was thinking of my other spell that I cast beforehand. My
Yeah.
apologies.
2d10.
Don't worry, you're just probably gonna get
What should be
me
better?
or Enzo
Hey,
killed.
14.
14.
But it's on his at the start of his turn, so yeah, this is his turn now. Getting that. That's good.
I don't know how I feel about knowing how much health this guy has, or approximate.
Yeah, because we can see his health bar, can't we? Which isn't.
All
Uh-huh.
right. The jester lets out a honk. So give me a second.
Are we supposed to be able to see the health bar?
The jester lets out a honk and spins in a circle. Hold on.
Do we have a honk sound effect?
Does he
Take that as you will. He's kind of just kind of honking and spinning in a circle, trying to
Does he really
impress
have
you
to
guys.
make a
And as he
performance
does so,
check?
he casts blur on himself, and you see him just begin to blur out a little bit. He gives Enzo a very concentrated stare, and he detects and he casts detect thoughts and starts to probe deeper into Enzo's mind. So, Enzo, if you can make a wisdom check with disadvantage because you are unconscious.
Let me get back into roll 20.
Honk. Honk.
Honk honk. Very intense
Uh-huh.
rate face at this moment.
Setting out a long honk as he's detecting thoughts.
And Kara's getting a little bit pissed at this copycat
Yeah, so,
bitch.
According to his performance, does anyone cheer and clap for his honking capabilities?
I
I'll
already
give,
can't see it.
I'll,
so no.
I'll give him a
It's a
good
test.
clap in my turn. Don't worry.
I'm normally easily impressed, but I mean it's still a 10. He's just like is he focusing on other things, like he's casting a spell while he's trying to dance or whatever?
Well, he danced and cast blur at the same time,
Oh, okay,
and
right. That's
honking
like
at the
his
same time.
somatic.
So he's kind of like giving a small performance.
That's how he activates his spells, I would imagine.
The pig in front of me cheers.
The what?
The pig in front of me cheers.
Oh god.
This pig and dog combo just hanging out
Alright.
for some reason.
Well, you're next, so you
I
can...
look over at Quinton and sort of nod his head and point to the horse.
Oh.
Thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Enzo, you hear a conversation within your head.
Alright.
Because of that,
You can use the pig as a mount
you
next.
hear a conversation in your head, and you hear the clown say to you, just kind of like telepathically, he tells you to summon the angel.
He's unconscious, so...
Yeah, I'm
I mean, you're
unconscious.
unconscious, but you can hear him say this to you. Aside from that, I got him. Alright, I gotta give Erisys a hit again.
Well, at least he's not doing death saves, so if he gets a hit, he'll just go back into death saves.
Okay.
This Dragonborn is doing pretty good. Just
Protecting his brother,
the
yeah.
gesture, moves around Kara, but still within your reach of attack. Takes out a potion and feeds it to Enzo. So give me a second.
Perfect!
Oh, thank you! Aren't you
What is it to the
making friends.
don't remember.
2d4 plus 2, I think.
Let me get my
I don't
hand.
have
But
it on hand.
I can't remember.
Look at Enzo making
Here,
friends.
Potion of
Good on you.
healing. It is... Oh, come on.
I
Well,
work every angle, guys.
Yeah, it's
Everybody's my ally.
it's 2d4 plus 2 hit points. But it's administered as an action. So...
So would that just bring me up to 1 health,
Fuck it.
or...
I'll just give it
No, you just go back
Forget
8
the
health.
time. Yeah, no, you're at 8.
or should I
And you're
wait?
You're
No, you
prone.
get-
Use it-
You get 8 health.
No. Yeah.
No, damage doesn't carry over. You don't have a -6.
It is a
so.
full action, not a bonus action. Let's
Bonus.
see. Fuck. Okay, you know what? I'll just wait till it's next turn. Next
I
turn,
mean-
you're gonna take. You
Alright,
should be given
fine.
8 HP, Enzo, but not this
Alright.
turn. Alright. Okay, Quentin.
You're also prone.
All right.
All right. I'm going to try my classic spiritual weapon sacred flame combo. 17, is that it?
Yeah, you have to move it. Shh.
I can't move it.
I don't know.
Just draw one so you don't have to deal with this.
Put it in the,
Okay, move it.
put it in
Where's
the
it gonna go?
moonbeam.
Here?
Put it in the... Yes, please.
Does
Now it
your
has to make
spiritual
a
weapon have
con
a HP on it?
No, it doesn't.
No, it does not.
Have any hit points?
No. So it just lasts for 1 minute and then it disappears.
No? Yeah?
Definitely doesn't have hit points though.
No, it can't be attacked either.
It does. So like, because I mean it's standing in the.
It can't take damage from that.
You can't take damage, yeah.
Just making sure. And it reaches out to hit the jester again and misses once more.
17.
Yeah.
Alright.
He's got magic armor on.
Yeah, cool. And then I'm going to...
And also disadvantage glitter, so it's 10.
Oh, sure, of course. So I can, from where I'm standing, can I see that he's given Enzo a potion?
Well,
Like
I couldn't
under the
because
wagon?
He ran out of action, so I couldn't give him a potion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So there was no potion giving involved yet.
Right, okay.
I don't have 8
Um,
health yet.
Yeah. Whenever it's Jester's turn again, you will.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so I can just like under the wagon I can see Enzo like still on the floor.
Yeah. You see Enzo still on the floor, being dragged by an invisible
And-
force. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. So I'm still like crouched behind this pig and I'm gonna send out another sacred flame. Just like
It's a
one
sheep.
hand on its ass. As a, like lean
This is
over.
dying at your face.
One over on her. Yeah. So Sacred Flame, DC 14, save again.
Oh, it is a sheep. Doesn't look like one.
It's woolly. Okay.
Yeah, but at my zoom, it just looks like a pink pig. So
Oh, okay. I understand.
Damn it.
The
succeeded.
sheep.
Cool. I'm gonna
The sheep is taking some
gonna
interest in
stay
you,
behind my
Quentin.
pig cover then. Okay.
Yeah. The sacred flame didn't do
what
anything.
what is the sheep doing?
I thought it was a pig.
yeah, don't worry,
Aw.
everyone did.
It's a sheep. All right, Professor Kara.
I'll cast a... She's actually pretty pissed. He's copying all her moves, so she's like, oh yeah? Copy this!
And yep, and your short swords. Get that.
And I'll cast a Shatter right here where I'm pointing, so it won't hit anybody except the clown. And probably this animal and this bird over here.
Oh no, not the animal.
I think that's a cow. I think what is that?
No, doesn't care.
Chicken. Okay.
It's like, dodge this!
There's so many animals here. How can you not hit an animal with AoE? Get
Necessary
Why are they running in
sacrifices.
fear? That's what I want to know.
there.
So take half.
This guy.
And then you gotta do a concentration check. I suppose.
Yeah, for the blur.
For
Blur-
the.
Blur and Detect Thoughts. Wait, he's doing both of those? I'll
Yeah,
just
those are
don't care.
both concentration.
Oh, it's a magical clown. I don't really give a shit.
Hold on. Let me see.
There are items that make you do 2 concentration spells.
Which ones are both concentration? Blur and
Sure,
detect
it's
thoughts?
special
Yeah.
rules.
Shit.
I'll just ignore it because it's a magical clown.
Special DM rules. Shut up.
And
Whatever,
also
okay.
the mind ability might
Alright,
be
but
meant
he
just
takes
like
7
a natural
damage.
thing.
Alright, and I have to use... concentration check,
DC
con check, right? For
DC 10 con check.
concentration, or what is it? Wisdom?
Yeah, con.
Constitution.
Is it a wisdom save or concentration stuff?
It's
Constitution.
Constitution.
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
Constitution.
boy.
You did well.
Can you not hear us?
Hey,
I
well,
Hello?
can hear you now.
oh, okay.
Well, yeah,
Shatter,
it's
Shatter is
Constitution.
definitely Constitution.
No, never mind. It's a con. Yeah. Well.
Well, okay. Alright, the spells have obviously, that he's been using wore off, so there's no more blur, no more detect dots.
And my character will just look at the clan and say, "You're just a sheep knockoff
I
from the
can't
original."
think of any negative action to... We'll just say the next attack on him gets advantage, how about that? Since it's a natural one. I take natural ones very seriously.
So he falls on his ass. I don't know. Okay. Well, it's just a Constitution. It doesn't really affect him.
Yeah, it is a save. Okay.
It's more if he's trying to do something. And I'm still... Oh yeah, I can still move. So, let's see. I'll move right here, right up in his face. And say, "Try ignore me now."
Does he get a reaction shot to you moving?
No, I'm still running around him.
She's moving through him. Alright. Or you just moved around. Actually...
I'm pretty sure if you
moving
move around
through,
someone, I'm
you'd
pretty sure if you
have
move
to
around someone, you have to
make a
take
check.
that.
Or what are you gonna move around or move through him?
No, around him. Pretty much like this, and then go like around here. It doesn't provoke any...
Over his body. Okay, that's fine. Moving around. Alright, lock.
Did he use the potion on Enzo yet?
Not
I have to
yet.
wait till it's his turn again. He's going to. You see
Oh.
that he has it out in his hand, but he hasn't used it yet.
I mean, I'm just gonna... I don't know, I'm leaving. But no one knows this. Oh, I actually just... Well, no, that still works. I skipped a square, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm at this dog now. Can it sense me?
Locke wants to mount the dog.
The dog? The dog, let's see.
Dog
Surprise
mount.
butt sex. Surprise butt sex for the dog.
No, the dog does not sense you.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh.
Can I get its attention?
Animal handling check.
I mean, you can. How are you gonna do it?
I just sit on its back.
I don't know how, I'm invisible.
Grab
Well, are
its
you
tail.
gonna touch it? Are you gonna whisper to it? You know, there's multiple ways to get
I
attention.
mean, actually,
from
is
a
it
creature.
in that square? Because dogs aren't 10 feet to my knowledge.
It's
so
a Great Dane, but yeah, he's in that square.
okay. Then I will. Jeez. Actually, I can make noise, so I'll whistle to it. Or I guess I'll whistle in the general area.
Why don't you fucking attack the fucking clown?
The dog looks around and starts barking. Barking and growling at your direction.
Okay. Now I'd like to make an
Anything
animal
else?
hand. Now I'd
You got
like
his
to.
attention.
I'd like to become. Here's a quote. I'd like to become friendly with the dog.
Oh, okay. Use your animal handling check.
Come on. Yeah.
Nice.
You reach out towards it, and you give it a good rub behind the ears, and he stops barking, and is leaning against the invisible hand that you're petting him with, and he's sighted down, and you have his attention.
Cool. Now I want to mount it.
He's just kind of like, and everyone knows, you just see this dog barking at nothing, and then just like sit down, like just rubbing its head against nothing, and it just looks pretty dumb and silly.
Can I mount it? I'll mount it.
You're kind of about to blow it up. I just saw that measurement. I
Just
feel like
make
Carl was
another
about to shoot
animal
a bolt of
handling
lightning
check.
at it.
Come on. That's
Okay,
like-
you
that's
are now on
worse.
top of the dog.
Yes.
Yeah. You're riding this thing.
Perfect. Just like that, I found my steed. That's my turn.
Okay.
What?
All right. Ready,
Lock,
it's your
MVP.
turn.
MVP.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
would like to once again move the ore of Moonbeam onto the clown, jester, whatever you want to call it, and I would then also like to swoop down with my magical, wonderful Uber wings, grab Enzo and drag him back to my current location, which is 25 feet, so I can do it all in one, provided that's fine for me to lift him up, obviously.
You're trying to lick him?
Okay, so you're gonna fly, pick him up, and then fly back.
Yeah, is that okay? Because I won't be in his square.
How
so
much flight
does he
distance
get
do
a
you
hit?
have?
50.
Well, you would end up in the square if you're trying to pick up your...
Because you're moving 25 feet, and it's half. You're moving. You have to use
Oh
twice
yeah,
distance
it
for
is, isn't
if you're
it?
carrying
Damn, isn't
something.
it?
So
Ah, okay.
that would leave you with. You can move 12, so 10 feet away from where he is now.
Okay,
so
I'll
at
just
most you can
say
move back to here.
I'll move back there. If I was standing here, will I be or over here? Would I be because the wagon obviously isn't occupying that space, it's just looking like it is. Is that out of the guy's line of sight?
You're trying to
Yes,
move 10 feet away. That's 10 feet, so you wouldn't be able to go there. The closest you can get is there.
Okay, is that out of his line of sight?
No. Nope.
No, it's not. Damn. Okay.
He partially sees you, so... A little bit.
It's partial. Is that where you're gonna move Enzo?
Yeah, would I get like a quarter or three-quarter cover or whatever from there? If he could partially see me only.
Also, if you're gonna get that close, it would be an opportunity attack onto him. Because
damn,
in order
I
for you
can't pick up
to, you
opportunity.
have to fly down and be on above Enzo to pick him up.
Couldn't
If
just
you're
stick a
gonna be flying.
leg out from a distance, grab his shoulder and pull him back cautiously.
So you would also take an
Gingerly.
opportunity attack if you're gonna risk that.
Okay, I'm not gonna go then. Fuck Enzo. Sorry, Enzo.
There we go.
If I had a shapeshift, I'd be all over this motherfucker, but I didn't. I
You
don't,
can
so I
always
have to be
walk and
cautious.
drag him, then you could get into the square right here, and then drag him. Don't know what your walk distance is though.
25, but why can't I do that with flying?
Because for flying, you would have to fly up in the air, and then you have to come down onto him. As
Why
you're
don't I
walking, you're
just
coming
land?
vertically
Why don't
onto
I just
him, so
jump,
it's not the same
land,
thing.
pick him,
The
get him with my
dimension-wise.
feet? Yeah, but why don't I just jump, land there, grab him, then pull him back?
How much
'Cause,
can you walk?
I-
What's your walking distance?
25.
30 feet? 25?
25.
25 feet.
25.
over
So
there.
you're moving.
So I could just fly,
drag him
land,
back
because
one square.
there's no restriction on taking off and landing. I don't have any restriction at all or anything like that. So it's just exactly, I can just switch between movement
Okay,
easily.
so you're flying there, right?
Yeah, grabbing him, pulling him
Right
away
there?
without getting attacked. Yeah,
You're flying
right there.
15 feet,
Yeah, grabbing him, pulling him back, and then would I be able to pull him back
and then
without
landing. And then you're gonna drag him back walking?
whichever avoids getting stabbed in the back.
I mean, because if you're gonna drag him, the
Rule-wise.
only option you have there is to drag him and walk. Which, I mean, you'd be the same, you'd have 5 feet of distance, it'd be the same exact place.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't get hit this time, right? If I was
20.
doing it this way.
It actually would be worth it to fly
5.
and carry him that way than to just drag him, because then you're not dragging him as far walking.
But I don't get struck if that's
But then
the
you
case,
would
right?
hit opportunity attack, so... If you're gonna drag him by walking, then that's as far as you can take him.
Okay, but do I avoid getting hit if that happens?
Only hits Enzo.
Opportunity attack
is that it?
if I drag him like that? I would do. That's my turn finished, but only if I don't. It saves me from the opportunity attack. I don't want to get struck by him.
D20!
Okay.
High or low, and the D20 decides if he's successful or gets a hit.
Oh, hang on. Also the the damage. Sorry.
Okay, it's a natural one, so for that, it completely does no damage.
That's the damage from the thing by the way. If his
Sorry, a natural 20, not a natural one.
he spell does the damage.
The ray beam, because the creature rolled a natural 20, he's not going to take any damage, as would be similar for you guys. So if you guys were under a similar situation, and you rolled a natural 20, you wouldn't take any damage at all.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Better remember that rule.
Yep.
Yep.
I shall remember.
I'm true to my
Yeah.
word. If you guys are ever in a similar situation, you would take 0 damage.
That's fine.
So he just did a Matrix thing.
Yeah, he just kind of like shifts right through it, and gives Enzo his damn potion. God. And then Enzo, you wake up, so you're no longer unconscious.
I wake up with a start, and do I remember what he said to
Yes,
me while I was
you do.
unconscious?
And he's picking you up again,
Okay.
which he does miserably. Okay. He just kind of fumbles and is not able to pick you up. But he does come down face to face with you and he says, "Summon Kaiser, or you and your entire party will die a very gruesome death. Do not think that I'm the only one."
What do you want with Kaiser? And I put emphasis on Kaiser.
Okay.
Ah.
So I gotta remember what I put on that sheet. And then you also gotta, do the call out thing.
Change the sheet because it's different now.
Say his name out loud.
I mean, I did say his name out loud.
Okay.
too.
Alright, you're thinking about him. You almost got the entire process done, but... Hey, let's see. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't finish his turn. So he did his action...
I'm
Da-da-da.
confused.
Nope, that's it really. That's all I can do. Alright, Quentin. You hear the gesture calling out
Okay.
towards Enzo to summon something. You're not
Yeah.
sure what, but it's your turn.
Cool. All right. Gonna move up to here. I'm going to thanks. Just move my hammer up and make another attack with spiritual weapon.
You want me to put the hammer down?
Oh no,
Yes.
it's floating.
Drop
so
the hammer.
maybe like leave it 2.5 feet above the ground.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright. Hey everyone, sorry, back up just a second. Enzo just told me something that I didn't realize he did. Okay, just a second. Hold on.
Were we talking about the Kaiser thing? 'Cause I was thoroughly confused
That's
by
right.
Oh, no, he did something correctly, he just did it in a way that I didn't quite catch, so give me a second. Sorry, he just messaged to me and I was like, oh, I didn't realize.
that. No
All
problem.
good.
Who is the farthest?
You just have to give us all advantage for every attack for the rest of the encounter, that's all. That seems like a fair trade.
Good negotiating.
Oh, he's so cute.
I gotta make him a little bigger.
Oh great, right behind me, wonderful.
Don't worry, you're just in between the clown and the evil angel. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
You're okay, Derby, don't worry.
God damn it, evil Kaiser, make your mind up. You're giving me a heart palpitation. Is he flying currently, or what? He's all over the place. Jesus, what the hell? Where the hell's he going? What? What? Does Reggie get an explanation for what's happening, or is he just teleporting? Hello? Does Reggie get an explanation? What the fuck's going on? He's just getting flopped around like, what? It just stabs me in the gut and I instantly die.
Able?
Makes me feel bad if you
Oh,
wouldn't
wait,
be the
I
quickest
was
character
hitting the wrong
death.
button. Okay. Alright, so this is what happened. Kaiser
Very strange.
teleported in next to Reddy,
Okay.
touched you, and immediately the world changed around you, and you are now behind a pile of bricks. Kaiser faces you, puts his fingers up to his lips, like in a shush sort of motion, and begins
Okay.
to whisper in your ear.
Oh,
Meanwhile, that's
okay.
going on. We're gonna have a conversation while it's Quentin's turn.
Okay.
Okay. So the spiritual weapon, 22 versus armor class.
Nope, 24. You have advantage.
Why do I have advantage?
Because Abel said that the next attack versus him would have had advantage, and no one...
Yeah, you
has
roll a
attack
critical
since-
fail.
Oh,
Right.
Eris's did.
yeah, that's right, never mind.
Eris's took that.
Okay.
Sorry, how do
Okay,
I do
so
a whisper?
spiritual weapon.
Got you.
So it's 10 points of force damage.
There.
Thank you.
Don't write GM. You write the GM's name.
No, you can just write GM.
Okay, I got it. You're trying to whisper to me? Okay, slash
Yeah,
W.
sorry, I've
GM.
rolled it before. Okay, thanks.
And what type of armor is he wearing, if I may ask?
The clown is...
clown.
he's got the mage armor, so I assume just clothing.
And
Jester's
underneath he's
clothing.
got
Okay.
a purple and gold robe that looks exactly like the one that Azer had found from the castle. I'm sorry, from the keep before it was destroyed. If you guys remember.
Okay.
The
So he's wearing
golden
like wizard
robe he's wearing.
clothing.
Yeah.
Okay. And we identified him as a monstrosity last week.
Abomination, monstrosity, Yeah.
Abomination isn't
Yeah. Okay.
a thing, I don't think.
probably the closest thing.
Okay. I'm gonna do instead of a sacred flame, I'm going to cast chill touch on him, as I'm an arcana cleric. Ugh.
You get the +4 on your damage?
Is gonna work. No,
Yep. It's adding it.
I don't know. I don't know why that's coming up.
Oh, it does
I
that sometimes.
do
You just gotta
eventually
restart
get
it.
it when I'm a high enough.
Should
Yeah.
be 8th level.
When I'm a high enough level as a cleric, to any cantrip that I cast, but not. It shouldn't be coming up at level 4.
It does that sometimes. You just gotta keep an eye on your sheet. Like, make sure it doesn't...
Sure.
Restart.
Okay. All right. Well, that's my turn. So it'd be Kara up next.
Does that attack hit? It would be like 7 damage.
Does 16? I'm assuming doesn't hit, and it does nothing on a miss. So
Okay,
my spiritual
the
weapon
16
hit.
does not
and
any damage.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure, just to keep myself honest, I'm pretty sure it's been more than a minute, so a spiritual weapon would kind of pop out of existence. It only lasts a minute.
Yeah. Yeah, minutes 6 turns.
Okay. I'll move one step back, taking an attack of opportunity if he wants to do it. Abel?
Sorry, what was that?
I'll move one step back, and if he wants to take an attack of opportunity, he can do it.
That's a bad idea, but okay.
And it's got disadvantage on his attack roll either way. Motherfucker still hits me. Yeah, I take 8 damage. And then I'll cast 8. I'll deal with my fucking health later. I'm at 9 right now. Okay, there we go. And then I'll cast another Thunder Wave, which won't hit anybody except the clown. I'm trying to push him 10 feet away. It doesn't matter on damage, so now I can push him. Yeah, that's my entire turn. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
just,
Okay.
it was just
Hold on.
very, very quiet.
And yeah, already that's kind of how he is. Okay, so you did a thunder wave right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do a con save too for my blur. Ugh, motherfucker.
I guess it does 1 damage.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure my constitution works, so I still keep my blur.
Oh god. No.
Uh-oh.
Eris is trying to run towards the jester, but he instead trips and impales himself with his glaive, and he only has 12 only has 12 HP, so he's unconscious.
What a fucking pro.
Wow.
You just see him like fall and stab himself as he's running towards himself, and he just
What a
doesn't move.
pro.
He's laying on the floor. He has to make death saves now.
Now, no one
Jesus Christ, these are harsh critical fails.
no one stabilize him and make Abel's story
So what was that?
hell.
Your brother sucks.
Locke, it is your turn.
It is. Do I have control of the dog? It's my mount now. I should have control of it.
Do they have a saddle?
Yeah, I can still mount it.
Should have probably casted Nature Armor myself.
Alright, so what are you gonna do with the dog?
I'm just gonna use it as a mount now, if I can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, can I get control of it then?
Alright, there you go.
Okay, let me just... Oh boy, there we go. Now we just throw him haphazardly into the... Won't go into a square. Perfect. Alright, well, 20... 30 to that square that... Fucking go in the square. There we go. And then, what spells do I have? Yeah, I got Dissonant Whispers, and then I shall cast... yes, shall cast Dissonant Whispers at this thing, and so I'm no longer invisible. So I imagine Quentin just sees a dog streak past him.
Yeah.
Everybody does.
And I'm just like, oh, that's peculiar.
Sorry, I'm whispering really quickly with Reddy. Okay, alright. So you're gonna whisper to him.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice.
You see him just hold on to his mind. It's like, honk, 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 and he's like freaking out because he hears things in his mind, and he's just like dancing around in a circle.
Oh man, I should have cast that as a second level spell.
Now it's got to move away.
Oh well, that's my turn. Yeah, he's also got to, he also has to spend his reaction, which he doesn't have, to move his entire speed away from me.
Oh yeah, I used this reaction. That sucks.
How does that work?
You only get one reaction.
Yeah, but, I mean, that's pretty bullshit.
It's pretty much like if I decide to walk back,
What?
so everybody else can not disengage. I'll be the only one who gets hit.
Yeah, I can't... So, because he's already used his reaction to take an opportunity attack, he can't...
Yeah, he
Take
can't do
the-
another opportunity attack.
No, but he can't do the reaction from my spell fail.
Oh, he can't.
No, because
Mm.
that's...
You should be able to. I mean, it is a save. It's not. A
I mean-
Yeah,
reaction.
that's...
It's just a save.
What kind of fucking
Pretty
stupid
sure
ruling is
that'll
that?
work, right? right? No? Yes?
Well, it says
'Cause,
it
I mean,
requires...
I've never heard anything about not being able to do multiple deaths. I mean, multiple saves between turns.
No, it's not
Where did you
multiple
get
saves.
that spell description from? Because
It's
mine,
not. It's not that you can't do multiple spells in one turn. It's that the clown already used his reaction to try to hit me. So in the descriptions on that, this Stone and Whispers says that he's got to use his reaction to move away now.
Oh no, I see. Hold on. It's because it's if it's available. So yeah, there's just a bullshit fucking completely ignore half of this the failure thing.
Sorry.
If
that is so odd.
what a
not lot-
perfect spell.
there's not a lot of spells that have that, like Thunder Wave, for example. It's like, it doesn't say use your reaction to be pushed 10 feet, because that would be lame.
Oh well.
No, because you can push. You don't not control your body at that point.
Yeah. It's force movement. Oh well.
Fair enough.
That's my turn's done anyway.
Okay.
I still did enough damage.
Alright,
It's a
ready.
good- it's a good way to-
Let me see.
It's a good way to rob someone
Alright,
of their
ready?
reaction,
It's
though.
your turn.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
it works both ways. You can
Yeah.
rob
Roger.
someone of their reaction.
How light is person?
You can pick him up. Trust me, you can pick him up. He's
Yeah,
not
but I
that
mean, as
heavy.
movement-wise, am I still moving half distance?
Let's see. Yep, it would still be half speed, unfortunately, but you don't...
Okay.
Because you have a ranged weapon now, you should not need to move that
Yeah,
close.
no, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So up we go. Sort of flap up into the air.
Alright, all of you. You see Reddy flying up in the air, carrying Kaiser.
It's an angel who can fly.
And so Reddy and Kaiser are both like flying towards that way, right?
Yeah, I did wonder about that, but I didn't ask. He's an angel. What of it? If he doesn't want to fly right now, he doesn't have to fly.
Well,
Um,
you know. You... Yep, so do your thing.
So I will train my newfound rapier crossbow on creepy Jester Clown motherfucker. Quickly move the beam so it's back over him again, which technically it was anyway. So
It's been in the same spot.
yeah, so we'll still get the same strike. So I don't do that. I just hold it. Noticing he's still within the range, I just keep it there. And I would like to fire said crossbow at his head. Well, no, I just send a mass because I'm not good with a crossbow.
Wouldn't the moonbeam be up by this point?
Wouldn't
Oh,
you
sorry?
what?
It's been already like a minute, right?
Has
He
it been
cast
10
it
turns? I
after-
don't believe it's
I
been
think
10
the
turns.
round after.
No,
It's around is only 6
No.
no, it's not been 10
seconds
turns
anyway,
yet.
isn't it? So yeah. Let me just. I forgot the spell. Sorry, 1 second. Roll. Does that make it against the AC?
No, I gave it to you. C6 plus 1 plus Dex mod.
Ah, right, magical. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but the
no,
attack
you're right.
roll.
You're right. You're right. So it counts as like a spell thing.
No, it's an actual attack with a crossbow.
But you don't roll
Oh
a
wait,
d20?
sorry.
That's what I mean.
D20. Okay. For the D20, it should be 1d20 plus Dex mod plus 2. If you're proficient in
Okay.
crossbows.
Proficiency, yeah. 2.
I'm not proficient in crossbows.
So 16 plus your dex mod. And 14 plus your dex
So,
mod.
are you proficient in crossbows for your class?
I'm not. No.
Then just add your Dex mod, which is what is your Dex mod?
3. So 17. Well, obviously I can roll again with
Your
things
Dex mod is 3, which means that you have an attack of 17. All right. Yeah, you shoot a rapier out of the crossbow, and it hits the wagon besides the jester.
Yeah, damn it, not my preferred weapon.
And
I'll
Kaiser
reload it.
says to you, "Gotta aim a little bit more to the left."
Okay. I sort of nod down at him and then re-aim, ready for the next turn. Can I fire again, or is that? I'm pretty sure it's only one shot, right?
Yeah, that's your one shot.
Yeah, just checking.
We all see Reddy with Kaiser.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
should. It's up in the air.
Okay.
Literally.
All right, this guy's turn.
Oh, hang on, his damage from the thing. 1 second.
He's got to make.
Oh, are you
multiple saves
kidding
here.
me? Wow. Okay, yeah. So only 4 damage if he doesn't halve it. with the Constitution, which he doesn't.
Okay.
The 4 damage.
So it does 2 damage then, right?
No, 4 damage. It doesn't have. Because he has to roll a.
Yeah. Okay, so it does half damage because he
14
the Constitution
probably.
save. So it does 2 damage. Let's see. Yep.
Yeah, 14 has to roll. So he can-
All right. He brings up both short swords up again, and you see one pointed at Professor Kara and another one pointed at Enzo.
Why did he heal him if he's just gonna hit him again?
So which one attacks first?
Listen, it doesn't have to make sense.
At this, he said, "You fulfilled everything that I needed, though I never promised that you would live."
I look at him and say, "Wait, we can partner up. You don't have to do this."
I think he does.
Oh Jesus!
Have fun going
Okay,
back on the
So I
ground.
said Kara, and then okay, Kara, you take 10 damage.
Wait, he has disadvantage. I still got my blur because I did my
And
Constitution.
Enzo, you take.
And I will use my shield to increase
Yeah.
my AC to 17.
He misses
Magna.
anyway.
It is a what?
He has disadvantage because Carousel's blur.
I did con save. That was over
He
10.
misses.
Yeah. And
Wait.
my AC right now
It's
is 12.
disadvantage against you because
I
you
still
have
have blur.
right?
Yeah.
So 12, and you have a
And I'll activate shield so he doesn't hit me.
You don't.
defense of 14.
Is your AC 12?
Yeah. I can't get hit by that. I'll go fucking down.
Okay, well it doesn't do any damage to you. However, Enzo, you are down again.
Alright. No one listens to reason, damn it.
I'm sorry, Enzo. It's so bad.
Is that your dying breath, as you say, as you fall over?
Yes.
This is
Yes.
the reason.
This is the reason anymore.
It was a perfectly reasonable request. Ah.
I'm
You use
fucking...
that as a reaction, correct? Kara?
Yeah.
Kara, yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I
Alright,
got...
continue.
I only got one spell left.
Jeez. There's not a lot here. Okay, I'm going to... Did Ari? Ari goes after me. Okay, I'm going to step up. So I assume this is adjacent to the Jester?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp. God damn it!
Yeah,
Whiff
doesn't
another
do
one.
anything.
Oops.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, that's my action. Don't have anything to... I assume my weapon has disappeared? My spiritual weapon?
No, it's 1 minute is 10 turns, and apparently we haven't taken 10 turns yet, so
Yeah, it's getting
Or
close to
okay,
that.
10
alright,
sorry,
well
More
then.
rounds before that happens.
yeah, 10 rounds. Oh, there
Natural
you go.
20.
There you go. Well, that's a good fight.
Alright. The spiritual weapon strikes the jester, and as it does so, you see its form bubble up, kind of like looking at vinegar and baking soda mixed together, and you hear it go honk 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 before exploding. And after exploding, you
Exploding?
see it turn into 4 miniature-sized jesters.
Interesting.
Can the robe just open up and it's just 4 jesters like sitting on top of each other's shoulders?
You know what?
Honk 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 honk.
No, they just they
Oh,
split up into those four different boxes. Four.
Cool.
And the mage armor is gone.
All right, but they're identical to the creatures that.
Yes.
the abomination. Okay. That is my turn.
Yeah, I'll just cast Shatter Run from me and just hit all of them. Everybody else is out of the range, so actually that would probably hurt me. Yeah, it would hurt me. So, god
Okay.
damn it. No, I gotta think this through.
I've still got Kara. I've still got I've still got a heal spell. I've got 2 spells left, so I'm
I can
I'm
use
trying to save
a
them.
I can use a bonus
You
action.
use your action because you use your spiritual, but you didn't do an action for yourself.
No, you
I did.
cast
It was
Shocking Grasp
Shocking Grasp. Yeah.
for 12.
Try to get rid of his reactions.
That's right.
Can I?
Thanks, right?
Yeah.
Kara.
Does drinking a potion count as a bonus action, right?
No, it's an action.
That's an action? Fuck, damn it.
Yeah.
Do that one more time. I didn't quite hear you.
No, I'm just a little bit... I only have 1 spell left, or either use... god damn it. So let's
Alright,
see.
ready. Kaiser is talking to you. I'm not sure if you got his message because it's kind of typoed.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay.
Oh my god.
I know, that one's due.
Alright.
I'll... Fuck, if I move back and they both hit me, I'm down, and that'll be worse. So, I'll just cast Shatter
Fair enough.
right here. So it doesn't hit anybody, not even me, so it only hit this one clown I'm aiming at. Did you get it, Abel?
I didn't. Just kind of fading in and out for me. Can you say that one more time? Okay, Shatter. Alright,
I'll
Shatter.
cast it right here, so it only hits this clown I'm
right.
aiming at.
And that's for all 4, correct?
No, just hitting this one. If I shoot to hit anything else, it'll hit me in the same process, so... It'll only hit this clown.
Wait, you're doing a... Okay,
How about you?
I got you.
Why don't you throw it a little bit closer to me? Why don't you throw it a little bit closer so at least we get more?
No, but I'll get Enso. Actually, let's see.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
And this guy's doing death saves. On the bottom. It will fucking murder him, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Don't. Yeah.
Use your Shatter, and you see the gesture just kind of go honk honk, and it becomes... It gets hit with this Shatter, so it takes 15 damage. Actually, it's quite a lot.
Does it turn into miniature gestures? Does it become a swarm
No,
of
that's
tiny
And so on.
gestures?
So on and so forth.
Well, it only hits this one on the bottom left, so...
Yeah, I took the health away.
And that's my entire turn. I can't really do anything else. And I'll just scream, I need some healing! That's it.
Oh, Eris has got to make
Got
it
you
that
covered.
save. Give me a second.
Yeah, he's
A
fine.
death save.
Yeah, we left him down the floor just bleeding out.
Alright, lock.
Okay. If I go here, well, in this general area, can I pass through this area, or is the horse blocking that area?
You can pass it. The wagon is slanted. You see, like it's not exactly in that area, so it's
Oh,
fine.
okay, so all
There's
right,
space
well,
between the horse and the wagon.
what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I gotta take a double move. I'll just use the wagon as cover for now. And that's my turn. I think. Maybe. Hold on.
Did you move 30 feet?
No, I moved more than that. Oh, actually no, I've got 40 because of my mount.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
That's
fine.
right. So where was I? I was there.
I'm not sure how much you moved.
6, 35. Yeah, no, so
You know, well, yeah, it's fine. 35 feet is fine for a dog.
a Mastiff can go 40, so...
Enzo.
I'm not done. I will mock the closest clown. I will tell him that he's a
Okay.
terrible clown.
The
Not even
driest
making you
mark
laugh.
ever.
Well, I guess he's a pretty good clown.
The clown gets a laugh out of it and instead starts honking and doing its little performance dance.
Are we impressed
Right.
by the performance
And
dance?
so you death save.
Hold on.
Oh, you're fine. You'll live. Don't worry.
How many death saves do you?
Just one. We've had 2 people go down.
I went down twice.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh well, there's your one performance.
Okay.
Does he take does he get insulted still? Take that 3 psychic damage?
And no, he tries to dance
Full-
around and hold on. He attempts to you know to dance around and honk, or he just falls in his face instead and takes high damage. It was a critical failure for that clown today. Alright. Ready.
Okay.
Right. Do what Dre told you to do.
Okay.
If you want to. You can disobey, I mean, but hey.
Load the new different coloured rapier, and I will aim it at, I guess, the closest clown.
Probably hit the one that's
Actually-
already hit.
I'll do that one. Yeah, I'll do that one. That's what I'm aiming for.
God, thank you, at least somebody.
I was going to do
1d20
means of hitting.
Dex mod. And yeah.
Roger.
The 1d20 plus 3, I believe, for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, now roll a second 1d23. Okay.
I don't
That's
think
better.
you gave the crossbow
better.
to the right person.
I'm not a
it's kinda
crossbow
odd.
wielder.
Alright.
I'm
The rapier
currently
had
flying while
missed
holding someone else
gesture.
and firing a crossbow as well, so...
At least
Wait,
one
I've
thing
never-
is
I've
the
never
Uh,
fired
front
it ends
lines.
up, the rapier,
I've never fired a
like,
crossbow in my
ends
life.
up, like,
I'm
right
flying
between
and I'm holding
both of
someone.
these.
Okay.
And you see a hole open up into the ground. So, and then
okay.
the hole is about yay big. Ah, that big. Ah, shit.
Wait, which one? You opened.
There we go. You see a hole open up into the ground, and begins to drag
But it's only that one.
bodies into it. So, Kara, can you make a?
Yeah.
No wait, you're not close enough to it. Never mind.
Yay.
Point is, a hole opens up, and all 4 of the gestures get sucked into it, and they disappear. And the
Have we dropped out of initiative?
Yeah, you dropped out of initiative. Okay. As soon as the
Okay.
gestures disappear into the hole closes back up, and the grass comes back into place.
Okay.
I
would.
will
And
fly
Kaiser
Kaiser down.
says to you, ready to bring him back down onto
Yeah,
the floor.
I will fly him back down, and land him, around there.
Okay, I'm gonna make a stabilization check.
And and immediately flap away about a bit.
Me too.
To person on the floor here.
I think he's fine.
Arasis?
I would like to assist. I would like to assist Quinton in helping Arisis.
Okay.
So you should be at you roll advantage with the medicine check.
Just a second, I accidentally erased. Okay, yeah, you're able to bring Kaiser back. Can you roll a 1d4, please?
Abel, I'm going to try and stabilize.
Trying to bring...
Ignore that. I didn't mean to do
you
that.
try really hard to bring Eris's
I
back
didn't.
to
I didn't mean to roll that. Sorry, that's.
stabilization. However, you are not able
Hang
to.
on. It's not me. I wasn't trying to roll for that. Sorry, I was just giving advantage to Quinton. I was assisting him, so he's the one doing the healing.
Yeah,
I
he
just,
was.
I just misclicked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sorry, I tried to confirm it with you just before rolling because I didn't want to clog up the chat screen if you didn't want me to roll it.
Gotcha. Ready, you're
sorry, I
not
didn't
able
mean to
So
to
do you
assist, so you just kind of get in the way and whatever Quinton's doing, and you give him disadvantage.
Wait, what? You don't roll for assist, do you? You don't roll for assist.
No,
You
I
just
don't
give
think so.
You just give advantage
Okay,
to the
Quinton,
person.
roll
in charge.
your disadvantaged medicine check.
What?
Okay.
If you pull the
Nice.
dagger deeper
You
into
try
his
to,
heart, you're gonna
help
save him.
Bring Eris's back. However, Reddy just kind of gets his way, and his feathers kind of get in the way of your hands, and you're not able to bring him back.
Look what you've done.
Okay,
So you're just kind of like
I'm just-
squandling over his body.
okay, I'm
All
just
this
going to
from a
cast
misclick.
Cure Wounds on him. Just going to cast Cure Wounds on him.
While they're doing that, I'll just drink 2 of my potions.
All right. Hey, and he's brought back to full health. He just kind of like goes doing, just immediately sits up and looks at you, and he says, "What happened to the clowns? They were just here."
Was he
You
seeing...
missed it.
He was seeing...
Quinton says,
No, go ahead.
sorry, go ahead, guys. I was just going to say, Quinton's still looking around to the hole where the clowns were standing, and I say, I'm not certain what happened. They just disappeared, and I look over to Reddy. Is he still holding the crossbow?
A good question. Am I still holding the crossbow, Abel? I would like to still be holding the crossbow.
You are.
Awesome. I kind of look down at it and go, I'm not entirely certain myself.
And I just ask, where did you get that?
From him, and I point towards
Where
the
did you...
evil Kaiser Angel. I have no idea who he is. You'll have to ask this lot, I think.
Enzo,
I'm very much
Kaiser
curious to
gives
know
you
myself.
a potion. You are no longer unconscious, and you gain 5 more HP, which I already gave to you.
I'm gonna drink 2 of my potions of healing, so I'll just do that over here.
I see
And,
Kaiser.
and so
then
you
I-
wake up to Kaiser standing above you with an empty potion flask.
I look at him and I push him away and jump back, say 15 feet.
After
Eh.
I'm done doing that.
I ask him, "What are you doing here?"
He says, "Don't be confused. Just because I helped you out here doesn't mean we're allies in any way. I still want to destroy all of you.
Oh, so that makes things easier.
We just so happen to have a common enemy, is all."
I would raise my arm or my hand at this and point to Quinton and myself and including us. We have no idea who you are.
We're new.
Who any of you are, in truth.
We have what?
No.
You said including us, and you said something else.
Including this lot.
So they're doing that, I'll just attack Kaiser with my 2 short swords from behind.
I'll yell. I'll look at Reddy and yell out, "Don't trust them! Evil!"
Oh,
Point and go, evil!
Hold on, guys.
I will
Someone said
attack
something,
him.
and I don't know. So you said including us, and then something else, and I don't know.
I said,
Everyone started
I queried, including us, pointing to Quinton and myself, saying, we have no idea
Okay,
who you
he
are.
says,
Or any of these
yes,
people, for
I
that matter.
seek to destroy all of you.
Well,
You
that's
have
just
no
rude,
idea
frankly.
the wrongs you have done me. And as you try to reach out, Professor Kara, Kaiser disappears. and reappears behind Reddy. And I'll be taking that back. He touches
Very well.
um,
So I hand it to him.
the what's it called? Crossbow.
Is that
And
is
him
that
and the
wise to
crossbow
give-
disappear behind Enzo. And as for you, I'm very, very disappointed in you. And he gives you a good kick in the head.
She just looks confounded by all of this. Is like, okay.
Do I take damage?
Quentin is
Am I
extremely
knocked out and
confused.
unconscious again?
Oh, what's happening?
Okay,
Oh, okay, you're safe.
you're knocked out. However, sorry, he kicks you in the head and you roll over, but it was not enough force to knock you out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Locus is doing happy laps on his dog. Yep. As far as damage, yeah, you take no damage.
There we go.
Quentin looks over to Kara and he's still kind of got his staff at the ready.
You saw me try
And I
to
said,
stab this
"This-
guy, so...
Oh, and I was like, but he assisted us to destroy the clowns. I'm extremely confused. Is this person our enemy? Enzo doesn't
Yes.
seem to be attacking him.
And if he
And
gets that
helped Reddy
close...
by giving us a weapon.
Okay. At this, he kind of casually walks around Enzo and backwards towards all of you.
Okay, then I'll attack him
He
again.
says, and he starts to talk.
No spells, no time.
Now I have
No talk.
I have a few questions of my own. Did he say anything to you?
Can Retty be
Quentin
sat
says,
resting at
"I'm
this
not-"
point? Taking a short rest.
Yeah.
He's referring to the gesture.
I said-
that's gone.
I say I'm not entirely sure we can trust you as Professor Kara has just tried to attack you, and it seems like you have a history with this group and you've sworn to kill us. Why should we aid you? Why should we assist you?
I
Believe
think
an
I'll
eye,
be doing the
Retty
questions
adds.
around here. And mind you, I assisted you.
Yeah.
If it weren't for me, you would all be at one giant platter of dog meat by now.
I mean,
I
Now
had
again.
that.
Did the gesture say anything to you?
Yeah, then I'm gonna rip you a new
Lot of
hole.
honks, really.
So I'm going to say I'm really not interested in cooperating with someone who's just sworn to kill me. I'm sure you
that's a good
understand.
idea.
Just attack him.
Well, if you won't
I
answer
look
me,
over at-
I will not allow you to live much longer. If that's what you want, answer me and I will allow you to live. Or, we can go with plan B, and he points back into the space where the gestures are, and I'll bring them back.
Retty would sort of open his mouth and say, I only heard a lot of honking, but you kind of brought me out of the fight halfway through, so... And he battles his head as
Brought
though,
you
yeah,
out of
there
the
you go, I've
fight.
given you my
What do
answer.
you mean? Brought you
No,
out
I
of the
was
fight.
teleported.
What do you mean, Reddy?
I turned to Quentin and go, I was teleported. Over there, and point behind the rocks, bricks. No idea why.
Quentin is
Kaiser
going
looks
to
over his
cast.
shoulder and he says, Enzo, did he say anything to you? You were the one that brought me here after all.
I look at him suspiciously and then I say, what are you talking about? I didn't bring you here.
Abel,
Yes?
can I cast?
What?
Yeah. Can I cast Detect
Hello?
Magic?
You said my
and
name.
I want to.
No?
Yes, I did. I
Can
did.
you not hear us all
What's
the time,
up?
Abel? Because you seem you seem
cast-
to be cutting out with us.
Yeah. Can you not? Yeah.
Sometimes
I'm
we say
cutting out.
things and you just don't
Can
hear
you
us.
hear me?
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello?
we can hear you. It's just you
Yes.
sometimes can't hear what we say. Because there are a few times that you've gone hello, hello, and we've all been speaking.
Oh, okay. Yes, I can hear you all. I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, it's just you didn't hear Quentin say that then.
Okay.
Uh,
alright.
Enzo had just said that he viciously said, what are you talking about? And that's the last thing I heard. And then I heard someone say, Abel.
I want to do an insight on
Yeah, that was-
on
that
Kaser
was,
and one on
me.
Enzo.
Okay.
Alright, so
Quentin wants
So
to
I'm going
detect
to
magic.
cast
Detecting
detect
magic.
magic.
Alright, well first I'm gonna deal with the whole Enzo thing. Enzo,
Okay.
you say that and he just kinda says, it's okay. You squandered for far too long and took far too long to accomplish what I'd given you.
But my eyes.
Matter at hand, answer what I said. Did he say anything to you, yes or no? And Quentin, you're trying to detect some kind of magic?
Yes, I'm trying to detect if
Quentin?
so it just says I can sense magic aura around any visible creature or object. So anything that I can see, if it has a magic aura around it, I know if it is has
Kaiser has a very
anything that I can see.
heavy magic aura around him.
And I can also
And in
learn
him,
its school
just
of
emanating
magic
from him.
if it
Very,
isn't.
very
So if I look at
profound.
it's what, necromancy?
No, it's very profound magic from him.
Yeah, but what kind of magic is what he's wanting to ask?
It's more
Oh.
like arcane.
What kind of magic? It's kind of arcane.
Okay, so it's like
That's
like a school, like enchantment,
I mean,
or
like very old magic.
okay, all right,
I don't think I got
Um,
the definition of that right.
that's all right, that's fine. So like divination or like frostbite seeds evocation, but that's cool.
But
So
that
when
actually
No,
just
no,
works
it-
on...
I'm around, I'm going to
Mysterious
have a look
understood
at.
by few. Yeah, arcane.
Okay,
That's
I'm
more
going
for
to have a look
spells.
around at my party members as well.
Okay.
So
With detect magic or?
I mean, your members are fine. You do ready. You have the orb, right?
I do.
Re-
If you didn't
ready,
take
you have
that
the
as...
orb from last session.
Oh no, that's
Right.
Quentin. Quentin has that. That went into Quentin.
Oh, okay, Quentin. Yeah, you did the magic coming from yourself as well. A similar magic, but coming from the orb. Kaiser loads an oddly colored rapier into the crossbow rapier and aims it at the ground. And he says, I'll give you guys one more chance. I know he talked to you, and I want to know who he said it to and what he said, or I'll be bringing the gestures back.
But he holds his hand up and says, all I heard was honking. Please do not kill us for not having any information.
I believe you.
But-
However, the rest of the party members seem to be sort of silent.
As
Enzo?
he's
Up, please.
talking, I am sneaking up behind Kaiser, and then
And
I'm gonna.
he's noticing. He says, you can try to sneak up to me all you want. You've forgotten that I can see just about anything.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
I'll attack him. I'll keep at it.
Resi would like to back out with this moment and say, I have no part in this. I to engage him if you lot are. Right.
He moves out of the place that you were trying to attack him on, Kara. And he says, did you not just hear what I said? I can see what you're doing. Again, I will ask one more time, and this is your last chance or the gestures will come back.
I'll do an insight on Kaiser and Enzo. I tried to do that before when you were like they were saying like Enzo said he didn't know and Kaiser was like, "Oh, forget it. It passed. Forget it."
sorry, Abel, did you read what I wrote down about? I want to have a look at Retty as well, because they said that Reddy admitted to being teleported away.
Okay, you're trying to
And,
see. You don't sense any magical residue on him.
So no enchantment or anything.
You don't see anything magical still on him.
Okay, alright.
As far as him telling you if he's teleported away or not, I don't know if you believe him or not, because you had to make an insight check for that. But yeah, you don't sense anything magical about him, out of place or anything.
I believed him at
The only
at
magical
face value,
stuff
but then
you can detect actively right now are the orb and Kaiser. So
okay, I'm going to say to Retty, because he's the only one that I really trust, and I'm going to look at him and say, what? I say to Kaiser first, if you'll excuse me for just one moment, and I turn to Reddy and say, what exactly did you speak of when he teleported you away, and do you think we should trust him?
I wouldn't trust any of these lot. We didn't really speak of anything. He just handed me the crossbow, told me to carry him up into the air, and that the rest you saw. He did say, as he just did a minute ago, he's not an ally. So no, I wouldn't trust him. Not for a minute.
Okay,
But this is not
can
our
I
fight.
insight check Reddy now?
You what?
I'm going to insight check Reddy. Okay.
Well, Retty's not lying
It-
anyway.
it's
so.
actually pretty. What he's saying is kind of profound, but you're not sure whether he's telling the truth or not.
I'll
I
just
yelled
scream
back
to Enzo.
Okay.
I yell back at Quentin and Reddy and say, "Don't trust a word that this guy says." And I point at Kaiser and say, "He's out to kill us, but he's also out to destroy the world.
So,
Using the Dragon
Reddy,
Queen
Okay.
as his own."
Reddy, I think we should intervene and attack him.
Enzo, why does he keep saying that he gave
we
you
are
some
not
kind of
well-versed into
chance?
this.
I don't know
What
what
is
he's
he
talking
saying, what?
about.
I'm currently running on empty. I do not wish to engage anybody. I have no idea their power level. Or threat level, I should say.
Okay,
I'll do an
Quentin's
insight
going
on
to
that.
say nothing, and he's going to ready an action to, if the jesters are re-summoned back up, he's going to ready an action to cast Sacred Flame on the closest one. So he's just going to have his staff at the ready.
Retty is also going to get ready to do...
You have to do a deception roll.
I would like Retty to get ready to grab Quentin and fly off as well. If such a thing happens. So he kind of steps slightly behind Quentin and is readying his feet as subtly as he can to jump. Do I also have to roll with deception?
Okay, deception. Okay,
All I'm doing is just stepping behind Quentin a bit.
okay, hold on. All right, insight. You're checking insight. Sorry, Professor Kara's checking insight for Enzo to see if he's telling the truth.
I believe him.
You believe that he's telling the truth. As far as your deception, Enzo, you are very deceptive, and you are able to, properly convince the group of what you're saying. As far as what you were saying, what were you asking about Reddy, or was it Quentin?
Yes,
I was trying to catch up.
Well, I wasn't asking anything.
Can you repeat that one more time, please?
Yeah, all I'm saying is I'm remaining silent, and
Okay.
I'm readying as soon as I'm expecting the jesters to come back up. As soon as they come back up, because I'm not cooperating with Kaiser, as soon as they come back up, I want to target the closest jester and cast Sacred Flame on them.
And Retty is at the same time getting ready to
So just
jump and carry Quentin out of this area when anything goes wrong. Quentin is not interested in this fight. He was kind of getting ready to spring. That is
And so,
alright.
did he say anything to you? Anything at all?
I keep quiet to Kaiser, but I keep my eye on Quentin and Reddy, and I kind of want to check to see if I realize what they're about to do, if they're about to run or fight or.
That's
I
gonna be a
have
mixed
no
message.
idea.
yeah,
That's going to be
I
a very mixed
accidentally
message. if you
deleted
do
my
that.
gesture icons. Give me a second.
Oh, Christ. He is currently running on one spell. He cannot fight this fight.
I have no spells except my cantrips.
It's
Yeah,
just
I'm-
ludicrous trying to fight this guy right now.
yeah. It is cool though that you've got cantrips. You can still.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You should
shoot
have some
another
kind of magical
potion
effects.
right now
Yeah, but
because
my
Produce.
cantrips will all most likely get me killed if I'm fighting anything of great danger at this current state.
I'm gonna shoot another fucking potion right now because I got no choice. This shit's going way too horribly.
All right. Kaiser releases a rapier from the rapier crossbow into the floor, and it brings the gestures back. However, before the gestures can do anything, Kaiser walks up to the gestures, touches them all, and turns them into ice statues. and they become fixated in
Nice.
place.
Nice, baby.
Okay.
And he says, "Well, I said I would bring him back, but now's not the time for you to die. It's not like this." He touches all of them, and he teleports away. And Kaiser and all the gestures are gone.
Retty lets out a breath he
Oh.
hadn't realised he was holding.
And still stumbles to the floor, exhausted, having been knocked unconscious twice already, and clearly out of shape.
Yeah, getting unconscious. Yeah, that frequently is not good.
Not
You should go see a
good.
doctor.
Okay, alright,
I probably have a concussion,
they're
guys.
gone.
May we please all rest now? I am exhausted from this day's events.
Guys, don't trust that angel. He froze us in place for like about 20 years. I just tell Quentin and Reddy.
As you say.
It's well. I'm not too sure what just happened. That magical weapon that he gave Retty.
you guys can talk
the-
with each other. I need to use the restroom. I'll be back in about 5.
Okay, we'll just talk
Um,
about stuff here.
Retty's going to go and sit on the bed.
Yeah, I'm. Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna...
I'd just say I'm not sure what happened. That he gave Reddy a weapon and seemed to help us. Then he promised to kill us all. He was having,
It
you know,
seems not
exactly.
all evil forces are in cahoots together. He seems to have some type of enemies with those clowns. So he might have thought like probably helping us in a way is helping him, but don't trust a word he says. He was even lying about Enzo knowing something.
Yeah. There's no rhyme or reason to him. To this day, we have yet to figure him out. All we
got
know
some-
is that he's out to kill us.
Well, if he wanted to do that, he could
And
have done
that's-
it easily. He wants us for
Clearly
something.
toying with us.
He probably wants us for something.
What that is, we don't know, though.
Just if you see him again, just try to kill him. And
Tried that.
If
And
we're
you
going to do
riding
that,
a
we're going to
dog.
do it when we're rested and not exhausted.
And you're riding a dog. Nice.
I suggest we rest underground and not out in the open like this. I don't want to be caught off guard again.
Man, Enzo, they really have something for you.
How much room is there in the tunnels below?
No
Enough
idea.
to fit everybody that was on outside,
Mhm.
because they all ran in there.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, are they all like hunched together in a room the size of a crate, or are they comfortably relaxed in a large barracks?
I'll just walk over to Enzo and... Do you have a potion, Enzo? Or are you just going to try to rest a little bit? You'll be fine like this.
You look
No.
really dead, but you'll be fine.
Don't worry, Enzo. Unlike other people, I would never abandon one of my...
Okay, I'm
Teammates.
back. It's all very confusing, but it does fall within the storyline and what's happening. So, as far as what's going on with the whole Kaiser thing, yeah, it's twisted and complicated, and it'll make more sense as time goes along. But do take this into consideration of what exactly he's after and doing. Okay,
Well,
but besides that,
Okay,
what did
we
I
would
miss
like to
while I was gone?
rest. We would like to rest
Rest. Okay, how long are you guys resting?
as long as possible, but I'm fine with a
Yes.
short rest. I just need a short rest, at least.
For 20 years, as long as
Yes.
What time?
You
of
guys
day
are
is
gonna
it?
go on a short rest.
What time of day is it?
Eris is still down, I believe.
Nobody got him?
No, we got him up. We stabilized him.
No, I healed him.
Killed him
He's
full.
at full hit
Oh, you
points.
did.
You told
Okay,
me.
that's right. You did. Okay.
I will do a long rest, about 4 hours, that's for me, and I don't know what else I want to do right
Long
now.
rest?
What time of day
It'll
is
be
it?
a long rest or a short rest, so you guys get to decide. You haven't slept in a while, I believe.
Yeah, I would like a long rest.
Yeah,
What
I would very much.
Before
Yeah.
Retty turns in, can you get the
You
people out
guys
of the
tell
tunnel
me.
though?
Also, you guys need to eat for the day, if you guys haven't already.
I've already eaten berries a few hours ago. Can I get the people out of the tunnel?
Yep. So if everyone could eat a ration or something to fulfill their daily nutrition,
Yep.
and then let me know if it's going to be a short or a long rest.
Probably long.
Well, what
Okay.
time of day is it?
Well, we can. We'll have a long
It's
rest.
next morning,
and-
right?
and
So it's like
Reddy,
about
do
10
you have-
a.m.?
We should. Oh, well. We should take a long rest then.
Does anybody have some rations on them? Because I literally have no food on me.
Oh, you guys also have to debate over what
Yep,
to do
Reddy
with
can do it.
Roderick's and Malcon stuff, because those handouts have been there for a while, and you haven't decided what to do with it.
Well,
Right.
I'll be grabbing. I'll just tell Enzo I should probably get that scroll of invisibility and those rations.
Okay.
Sure.
Who knows?
Alright,
Maybe I
so
can
there's
duplicate
still,
it.
here, some bone dice, backpack, crowbar, hammer, 10 pythons, 10 rations, torches, tinderbox, water skin, hempen rope, mare's letter, scroll,
Actually,
battle
just
axe,
put
flint
all that
shield,
stuff in the
roll.
bag of holding, except
There's a lot of stuff
one,
here.
except
It's
one
gotta go.
ration.
So,
So pretty much just copy paste that and just put 9 rations and 9 water skins, or just 1 water skin. Just I'll drink one of it from Malcolm's stuff. Since Enzo's got the... Do not fret, my companions, and not you, Enzo. I would never abandon you to that horrible angel.
Leosin
I
and
see what you
Regina
mean.
walk over and they lay down on the bed and they're like, ah, thank God it's all done.
Yeah,
Sorry.
just to
Yeah.
cast it before we rest.
Yeah, I
We can
forgot
each-
that you could.
we
yeah,
just
no, I
have
forgot
one
you could
berry
use a sec-
each.
No, I know. I intended to
Oh,
do that
yeah,
from
you
the
can
start, but I forgot
upcast
that.
it.
Yeah, I forgot it was that. So I only have level 1 spells left, but I've got level 2 spell, so I can do that. Yeah, before going to
Yeah.
bed, can I create a good berries level 2? It doesn't say I can boost it.
No, you can't. Well, I mean, you can't boost it, but you can still cast it.
Yeah, so I can cast it with level 2 spell,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it
if you have
doesn't
a
it doesn't
spell
give
left,
me
you can cast it.
it doesn't give me like 20 berries or anything instead
So I
of
mean,
10.
you're gonna about to do a long rest anyway,
No.
so you're gonna get all
Well,
your
you
HP
can
back.
like create more. It doesn't make the other ones disappear.
I was like, because good berry
Ready?
at level
No,
1
it does
gives you...
not create additional berries.
I know.
It does not create additional berries.
No, if you cast it
wasn't sure
twice,
if it
I
would.
mean.
Oh, can you?
You must create additional berries.
Well, if you
Yeah.
want to give me a berry, that'll be
More
great.
berries.
I mean, is that like a DM thing that we can do? Because it makes sense to do that, even if we can say that in the spells. But if not, that's fine. One.
Yeah, cast it.
Why do we all need 1? Out of curiosity.
I just need a little bit of food.
Because it provides enough nutrition and hydration for
One
an
day.
adventurer for 1 day.
Ah, right. I
Ooh,
see
that's a
what you mean.
mighty big berry. It's like a watermelon-sized berry. Okay.
No,
I'm
it's
just
blueberries.
So
joking.
eating
Alright.
a berry restores 1 hit point, and the
So you
berry
use the
provides enough
spell, or-
nourishment to sustain a
Berry.
creature for
Alright,
1
You
day.
made 10 berries. That's actually a lot of berries. More than what
Yeah.
you need.
You just hear
Uh,
Kara's like stomach rumbling
Yeah,
a
but
little
you
bit.
can keep them for 24 hours.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're left over with 4 extra berries?
I also need to get some hit points back anyway, so...
I'm
Cool.
assuming that you're giving everyone a berry, or I'm not sure what you're doing with them.
Does no one have any food by default? Because I could use these berries to heal myself.
I don't have any, but I'll be fine.
Yeah, but after
I
8 hours
hand
you
over
fully heal
Kara
anyway.
a ration of
Oh
mine.
yeah, of course. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, so I'll give everybody a single berry.
Okay, so everyone gets a berry. Alright, you can eat it now or wait until
I'll eat
I
it.
will
to
eat-
eat it.
I will-
But it
I
only
will
lasts
eat it and
24
then
hours,
rest.
so...
I'll
You
eat
get
it.
Up to
one.
you.
You get 1 hit point back
Yeah.
as well, guys. As well. So we can have that
Can I
for doing
can
the
I
dice roll.
request from Reti to give me 1 for now and 1 for tomorrow, please?
Yeah, sure. Done.
If that's
Right, you
okay.
can give- So how many of us
Brilliant.
are there?
Okay,
1,
so
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of us. So I lose 8. Give an extra 1 to...
You should probably do a short rest, cast Good Berry if you get like some spells back, and then make it a long rest.
Okay.
I can do that.
Because you guys haven't long rested in a while, you would get exhaustion when you wake up.
Well,
Yeah,
Resting
yeah,
and
you
Quin-
guys haven't
Resting
had a long
Quinton as
rest
well.
in quite a long while, and you do need to... I mean, I'm thinking about chronologically the time.
Yeah, but Resting
you
and
guys would
Quinton
get
as
level
well.
1
'cause-
exhaustion if you haven't rested in...
Okay.
24 hours, I believe, and it's been more than that time.
Yeah, but Retty and Quentin as well, because we weren't
Yeah.
doing
Oh,
the rest
I'm
of the cave
definitely.
stuff.
I'm definitely going to sleep for 8 hours.
Yeah, as am I. Can I do the
Resting.
cast all the good? Can I do a short rest, cast all the good berries, then do the long rest? Do I have the extra berries on me with a 24-hour limit before the rest?
Wait, so you want to do a long rest, then cast the short good berries?
No, short berries. Short rest. Sorry, so I
Long
can
rest,
cast
good berry. What?
Does short rest give you spells back?
Unless you have the specific feature for it, it does not.
Okay. No,
Well, I was assuming you
alright.
get spells, but I do. So
Yeah, a wizard and Circle of the Land Druid gets
I
the
think
recovery.
I think
Okay,
it's
that's
just
fine.
easier to just eat the good berries and then go for a long rest.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay.
So hit dice.
So
needs to be
do
ordered.
we take it in shifts as now that all the all these villagers are back on the top, able, do I assume we're resting in the middle of the camp.
Yeah, the beds are, these beds were in
And
the camp
they-
before, and they're up on the top, so you're going to be
Okay.
resting while they're working. So if you want to pick a bed,
Okay.
you pick a cat to snuggle against.
Yep,
Kara,
okay.
you get a cute little cat. Locke, you have a nice little doggy resting next to you.
Yeah, well, okay.
I don't mind the cat.
Can I have that sheep
Quentin
over
can
there?
get the sheep. It's become quite fond of you. So,
Good.
I don't judge. I just look
ready.
at Darby. I don't judge.
I got the chicken, of course.
Yeah.
So did we get full hit points when we wake up again?
You're the-
By default?
Yeah.
Awesome.
And spell
Alright,
slots.
okay.
You're looking at me, but Locke
Long rest now?
pretty much assaulted a dog by turning invisible and
Alright,
jumped
all of
on
you
it.
get your HP back, and give me just a second. Yeah, give me a second. I forgot I gotta delete something before I change the page.
Okay, so we recover all our spells. Full
We're at
HP.
level 1 exhaustion.
Done.
Ah, shit, wrong page.
Before the rest.
What-
Don't look.
Lower right page.
Oh, come on. Here we go. Seeing black.
Yeah.
Lower right.
I'm in the lower right.
No, you don't see anything?
I
Oh,
don't
you don't
see
see anything.
anything.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, it's black. Oh, well, there we go. Yep, now it's in the center. I guess
There we go.
center-ish.
Center.
Oh my god. Well, you just
Sorry,
changed
I
the spell
see.
slots.
There you go. You should be able to
No,
see now.
sorry, I'm
However,
talking myself.
Reddy, Locke, and Quentin, you can't move.
Oh.
You can't speak. You are asleep.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, well, you're not
Lower. Can you
supposed-
see anything now?
Oh, yeah.
Lower right
Okay,
of the
gotcha
screen.
now. Yes, I can.
I just sleep
Okay.
for 4
You're
hours
asleep.
and I'm
You
good.
can't move or say anything. However, Azer, Kara, Enzo, and...
Am I aware?
Would we even be
Oh god,
here?
it really is just the three of you. Okay, the three of you wake up and Azer's in here, so it's really just Enzo and Kara.
I look at Kara and say, it looks like we're back here. Every time we sleep, come back here, right?
And you hear a conversation between Kaiser and Edna over in this direction. You can see them. Not
I
close enough to hear them, but you see them having a light conversation.
have my backpack
haven't
with my
noticed you.
bottle of wine in it, right?
This is where we don't have any of our items, right? Because
Correct. You don't have any items currently.
Carol will start kicking the table and will say, I haven't had enough of a drink for this stupid shit. She's pissed. And
Oh,
start
can you not
kicking.
move your character? Hold on.
I can move
And-
mine.
Oh, okay. All right, so Kara, you're just stomping onto them and flipping the table over.
Yes. In anger.
All right, you flip the table over and you see a bunch of cookies and tea fall onto the floor. Kaiser and Edna both look upset, and they look at you and say, "What'd you have to do that for?"
I hold up my hands and say, we've been through a lot. We just went back to our other world, and we ran into you at a
Alright.
fight.
Over here.
Kaiser raises an eyebrow and says, "Me? we were just talking about that, actually. What did I say? Am I okay?
I look at him and I say, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Quentin
You
has been
in our
drinking.
world are trying to kill us and trying to destroy the world.
This just doesn't make any sense.
Hey, Edna.
And I don't know what to do. And it says, I'm not sure what quite to say either. It's quite a strange phenomenon. I can't see anything past this material plane, unfortunately. Can you provide us with more information, Enzo? We were waiting for your return for such information. And also, it seems, I'm sorry to say, but Malkron and Broderick had came by here earlier and retreated deeper into the caverns. I'm afraid that they asphyxiated and died. But you have some new friends, it seems. She points over to the platform.
I look back. How are they here?
So, hope you were able to hear all that.
Yep, we're able to hear all that.
Yes, yeah,
We're asleep
definitely.
though, aren't we? We can't do anything, right?
You're asleep, yes.
We're not aware of what's happening. Okay.
Reddy, Locke, and Quentin are asleep, and had just said her thing to both Enzo and Kara, so.
And I asked Edna, how are they here?
Well, you see, the six of you have been endowed with a magic by the creators of this universe. Whenever you die, that magic leaves your soul and attaches itself to another and becomes replaced. So thus, the soul of the hero is always recycled. So those friends you have there are the replacements for the ones you had previously lost.
I scoff and say, so it's out of pure coincidence that all this is happening to us.
Oh, coincidence is not. Fate has a funny way of running into itself, or of you guys running into each other. So, coincidence, no. It's, I guess, in a way, planned that way, kind of like fate. And she takes a sip of the cup that she's still holding in her hand.
So is this blue thing still doing witches? Like if I think of something, it'll create it.
Yeah, if you want wine, get yourself a huge ass bottle of wine because you
The
deserve it.
finest. And just pick up a chair and just have the most I don't give a fuck face right now. And just start drinking it.
By the way, Enzo, I'm quite curious. How is it that you came into this world so early? Takes another sip of her tea.
I look at her and then I wink and say, well, I'll save that for another time.
What I mean is, I think whatever way you have came into this world, you should probably, I mean, this is just my recommendation. Give your friends the same option?
I look at her and say, they all have had the same option that I had. I got into this world the same way they did.
She's referring to the elixir that the sleeping death elixir stuff.
Didn't everyone drink that?
Not the new guys.
Yeah, they haven't drank it.
They haven't drank it?
Yeah, good luck and tell them drink the death elixir. That'll definitely make them drink it. And they'll just keep drinking my wine.
Death elixir. You didn't tell me about this before. Tell me more.
I ignore her.
I tell her that it's a black elixir that makes you die, basically, but doesn't make you die. So, you're able to come to this
Interesting.
world and,
And who gave
Okay.
this to you?
well, it was our time-traveling companion that
Say
did
no
it.
more. She just kind of puts up her hand. Time traveling gives me a headache. Very well. It seems that you, in the future, needed a reason to come back here earlier. Which I guess, in a way, I can see why, considering the events that are occurring above, on the surface. She continues sipping her tea.
I sit down and I say, What we need is to find a way to kill him in our world. Pointing to Kaiser.
She spits her teeth. You want to kill Kaiser? Why on heavens would you want to do that?
Because if we don't, he'll kill us, and he'll destroy our world with it.
We should just kill him right now. I should just break this bottle right on top of his stupid face right now.
Kaiser kind of mumbles and says, I don't want to die.
As you should.
Edna says, okay, so you need a way to kill... And okay. She starts putting her hand to her head. Think. Well, upon what manner is he trying to destroy the world? Have you figured that part out?
Well, he's been using a cult, a dragon cult, to try to bring back Tiamat and destroy the world.
Tiamat? Bring her back from where?
The dead? I don't know.
Is
Well, I mean, it's common knowledge that everyone knows that she's locked away in the Nine Hills, but
yeah,
Edna
okay.
doesn't know that.
Oh yeah, the Nine Hells. I'm dead. Okay.
Okay.
I just
Huh?
throw my
Dead.
bottle
Kaiser wants to
at
destroy
Kaiser.
the world by helping a dragon cult bring Tiamat from the Nine Hells. And she's scratching her head. And why does he want to do this? And Kaiser says, yeah, why do I want to destroy the world?
I look at him and I shrug my shoulders and say, I have no idea. He always mentions us about how we brought him lots of pain.
Cause he's a bitch.
Kaiser looks down and he says, I mean, I don't know anything about pain, but you did force me to commit a righteous act. I guess if that counts as anything.
I
But
look at him and say,
That's not
it was for the
me,
greater
the one
good.
you're referring to. I mean, I'm me.
I believe you, Kaiser. I believe that you in this world is different from the you in our world. So what we need to do is figure out how to kill the you in our world. Or if we can get you from this world in our world.
I'll just throw my bottle at Kaiser.
Edna sighs. Okay. There's one way you can traverse material planes from here to the next to the one you're from. However, it's not exactly a clean operation.
Tell us. We'll decide for ourselves.
The what?
Tell us and we'll decide for ourselves.
Okay. If you have not noticed, you had ran into Vorel here, right?
Yes.
Whenever a creature of a higher being dies, their soul and memory is transferred here into a similar host body. Thus, the reason Vorel and Kaiser are both here are because they had died in the other world. But I'm sure you've already figured that out. I think, right? We already went over that.
Yeah. Everyone here has
Right.
died at one
I'm not
point.
saying anything new.
Means the Kaiser from our world has died too.
Yes, but this is all old news, correct?
Now, how we make sense of that is because how is the Kaiser from our world still alive if he's been dead and is over here?
And that's what we've been thinking about right here before you guys came in and kicked over our table. Such a mystery it is, isn't it? Though we don't have enough information to go on. I was hoping you had more, but you don't seem to have as much more than we do already.
What information are you looking for? Yeah,
What are we looking for? We
Yeah.
need more evidence. We need to know what it is that's going on, what he's after. We need to know what the heck he's trying to do.
I got a
Where's he
solution.
I mean, there might
Kaiser,
not even
why
be
don't you
parts
cut
of
off your head off? I'll
it.
fix
Maybe it's an
everything.
imposter. There's so many possibilities. We're not, it's not possible to just narrow it down to one quite yet.
Kaiser, just cut off your head off. That'll fix everything.
And how would we
Kinda gives
go
you a-
about finding
And
this
he kind of opens
evidence?
his mouth with a horrified look on his face.
20 years it took from me, you stupid angel. I know I can live for thousands of years, but 20 years, you piece of shit angel.
You know, there's only two of you. Oh, well, assuming Azer's here, but he can't speak.
Woo!
What can you pull out the exact object that you used to come here, referring to the vial, from the center sphere?
I look to the sphere and then I pull out the vial.
She takes it from your hand, goes over to Locke, Quentin, and Reddy, and puts a drop in their mouths. If what you're saying is true, this should wake them up.
Is Retty awakening with a fresh health pool and spell list?
Sorry, can you say that one more time?
Sorry, is Retty awakening with a fresh health pool and spell list?
Yes. However, you do not have any objects on you whatsoever. So no weapons, no spell books, no anything.
Well, that's fine. Retty
Besides,
doesn't need
just
them
some
if
normal
food comes to us. Anyway.
clothing.
So no.
Quentin and Locke, you awake the same way.
Okay.
What is this place? Retty asks as he looks around. Who are you?
She
So
says,
I-
"Welcome
I sit
to
up.
the Denizens Cave," and she kind of like flips around in a circle and claps her hands twice. We were just
Anime.
having a conversation over some tea. Do you want to join us? And she skips over back to the table, puts it up right, and puts the cookies back
No.
on the table. Come,
I
come,
do
come,
enjoy
have a
tea.
seat around the table. We were just talking about
Hmm.
the situation back in your material plane.
Oh yeah, this happens
No,
whenever we
okay,
go to
Quentin.
sleep.
Yes, I am. I look over to Locke. These strange events seem to occur quite frequently for your group.
I look back at him and
And
say,
Edna overhears as she says, "Well, that's what happens when the soul of a savior kind of transfers over to another in the middle of such dire events." Taking a sip of her tea.
Look at
As
this.
I get closer and
And
I
you,
see
you all see
Kaiser,
Kaiser there sitting at the table as well.
Yeah.
He gives you a look.
As I get
and he
closer
says,
and
"Hey,
see
you got
him,
wings just like me."
and I say, "Are you responsible for bringing us here? First you threatened to kill us, and now you want to sit down and have tea with us?"
I
put
confess
my hand
myself
up.
confused
He's
as
like,
well.
"Why does everyone think I want to kill him?"
I
And he
put my
starts
hand
to
up
cry
and
a
then
little bit.
I explain
You know,
that
actually,
Because you
he gets so upset he turns around and flies away and hides behind a hand statue. So you can hear him crying.
Just very
sobbing in
quickly.
the
Sorry,
distance.
sorry to break it up. Is that thing to my left the claw from Skyrim?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
the closest thing to a dragon claw I could find.
That's fine. I was just checking because it was niggling at me, and
It's
I
a
was like, I
giant
have to
dragon
ask.
claw just resting on the floor.
I had to ask. Sorry.
You also see a giant spherical orb resting on the floor, and three massive dragon heads mounted on the walls of the circular cave. And
Actual dragon
and
heads,
the
or
height of the cave is about like 200 feet, so they're rather huge.
actual dragon heads, or are they
Also
just
around you,
carvings?
you see a
Right.
couple of hands on the floor, holding multicolored orbs. And of course, you see the table with tea and
So what-
cookies, and Edna and Kara and Enzo around him.
The table's flipped.
ready? Ready,
Yes,
what did you
yes,
ask?
Quentin?
Are they actual?
Yes, are
No,
those
no,
actual
I'm
dragon
out of
heads?
character.
Well-
Were you?
Well,
Oh,
the
sorry,
angel
out of
was...
character.
Well,
Yeah, are they actual dragon heads or are they carvings?
They're actual dragon heads.
Okay.
Alive?
What color?
Or severed?
Yeah.
To the wall. Alive or severed and mounted to the wall?
Yes, severed and mounted on the wall.
Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that.
Mm.
As
And
the
what
angel, sorry, as the
What
angel was
color?
leaving,
Red, black, and gold.
Red, black. So a red dragon, a black dragon, and a gold, like a
Yes, a
metallic
gold dragon.
Right.
Unusual. Strange balance.
hey
Yeah, two
guys,
chromatic and one metallic.
look at this.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
put my hand close to that big ball of blue. If you wish for it, it appears. I don't give a shit at this point. And start throwing a bottle at Kaiser.
Yes, if just the way that orbs work is you just imagine it and it appears and you can pull it out. Anything of your desire. However, if you try to take it out of this room, I'm afraid that it will dissipate.
And I shucked that
It only
second
exists
one
inside
bottle
of
at
this
Kaiser.
particular room that we're in.
And you better stay there, you piece
What,
of
this
shit.
orb?
Yep. And then she says, "Here, I'll show
okay.
you." And she reaches in and gets out a platter of cookies, puts it back on the table, continues munching on them.
I will flip the table again.
I'm gonna step forward and ask
Karis,
for.
you're pretty drunk right now. God.
Do you want a bottle on your face too?
She says, Kara, you know what? Never mind.
Retty will wander over to Kaiser, focus around the statue of the, or whatever it is, of the hand and go,
You see him
alright?
on the floor, just kind of in a fetal position, crying into his hands, and his wings kind of like collapsed over his shoulders,
Yeah,
trying to be as small as possible.
Yeah, you better cry.
I yell out to Kaiser.
Ignore my companion.
Get back over here, Kaiser. We need to talk. Everybody here needs to talk.
He says, "Oh, yes, secondary master," and he slumps over and starts crying
Secondary
on the
master?
table.
Did you say secondary master?
I wave my
Hmm.
hand and I
Yes.
say, "It's a long story, guys."
Retty's just... He's given up on you people. He's like, well,
Yes,
fuck it.
yeah.
Quentin, can we leave?
I
Quin-
know.
Quinton
I know.
is standing next to Retty
I
we're
say,
just very much separate from the group right now.
with my caramel milkshake.
Well,
Hopefully.
I suggest you don't try to leave because then bad things will happen to you. I'm not trying to, I'm not menacing you or anything, but like you might die out there. So
I motion
You might die
Reddy
out
and Quentin to sit at the table and say,
Quentin,
"It looks like you guys are stuck
you,
with
you
us."
you feel the weight of a tiny dragon land on your shoulders, and it starts eating your milkshake before you even get a chance to sip it.
What the hell? What? I kind of recoil from it and have a look at it. Is it threatening, like hostile, or it's just like playfully?
Oh no, it's just fully nuzzling against you and eating that milkshake. It's a fairy dragon.
Retty will look at him
Okay,
and go, oh,
so-
hello, look at you, and sort of stroke it on the head.
Just kind of give it a scratch behind its ridges, its eye ridges. And yes, with it on my shoulder, I scoot over to where the table is.
the flip table.
This table.
What
Yeah, the
table?
flip table.
What the Carrie? You're so drunk.
what what
I motion
table?
to
And I
Kaiser and
flip
say-
whatever they're talking.
Flip the table back over and make sure Kara doesn't flip it over again.
Retty would like to reach into the orb and pull out a longboat, like the size of almost half the orb.
Locke's rather quiet. Let's see. He pulls out his lyre and begins strumming a tune. So you're just playing music in the background.
I am.
Edna says, "Oh yes, that's rather soothing. Here, come a little closer so we can hear it quite a bit better. You're a bit far away."
Why do you think I start drinking every time I end up in this horrible hellhole? It's the only thing that helps me.
God.
Yeah, does Retty manage to produce this giant longboat from within the...
Okay, so a boat.
Yeah, like a long boat
Okay,
about half
a
the
boat
size of the orb.
appears.
Okay, so he pulls it out. Then he would like to pull out a chopped down tree, like a huge log, and put that on top of the boat.
Wow.
And then roll out a huge, like, statue of himself, the size of the boat.
Okay.
Don't you have an ego?
All right. I'm trying to get all these tokens out.
I look at Reddy questioningly and ask him, "What are you doing?"
This is impressive magic. I am merely testing the limitations. And then I would like to try and pull out like a house on wheels.
Stop that before you break it.
Interesting.
Just make him a small house.
Can Quentin try to determine what kind of world they're in?
Jesus Christ.
Excuse me.
With can he use like his Arcana knowledge to try and determine if it's like a this is like divine
Yeah, you can
divine
use your
plane
Arcana.
or Arcana?
This like the afterlife sound.
Ugh.
You're very confused about where you're at.
Yes, I
You're
am.
not sure what this place is or anything about it. So
Oh yeah, I remember. For
I see
us to...
Quentin's questioning look, and then I say, "We're in another dimension."
Okay.
Fascinating.
Edna raises her eyebrow and she says, "No, we're in the middle of the material plane of the Shadowfell." She continued sipping her tea.
And I
The
say,
Shadowfell.
"Another dimension. Every time we sleep,
Another
we
plane.
come back here. And every time we sleep here, we go back to our world."
The
Right.
Shadowfell.
Yeah.
Why would our consciousness be drawn to here?
The orbs.
It appears that our souls have some cosmic destiny brings us here.
Oh, that's in Malcolm and those other people who died.
And I say, well, it looks like because our friends didn't make it all the way, their souls have been transferred to you.
Oh joy.
You feel the earth shake as a gold hand exits the cave and returns and releases the bodies of Broderick and Malcron on top of the table.
Yeah, that's what I told you. You should not leave.
Retty would now like to pull out a giant, mundane, like non-threatening octopus from the orb. Test
Yeah, I
whether this
wonder
thing
if we can
do
pull out
sentient-
organic matter.
Yeah, I'm just testing against all sentient beings. So pull out a giant octopus.
You and the tentacle play.
Just Quentin is just completely fascinated by this bizarre form of magic.
I'm
Just
trying to
watching.
pull one out.
It's the biggest thing I can
But
think of.
it does pull out. It's just the tokens are loading really slowly.
Okay,
for
can
me.
Retty put them back? Because I don't need to keep them out or anything. I'm just testing to see whether or not I can draw them.
Can you
You're
push
gonna
them-
put them
can
all
you put-
back?
Yeah, put
Can
them
you
back
push
in.
things back
Oh
into
god.
it?
Okay. Delete.
So you can accomplish. Okay, let me think. A human. I would like to pull out a
Yes.
functional human.
I'd like to pull out my mother from the orb.
That works. I was like, hello. My Judy.
She looks at you and says, "Oh well, hello. How are you, feathery boy?" Stroking your
I'm well,
feathers.
thank you. How are you? What's your? How did you come to be here?
And she says, "Oh, you pulled me out."
Yes, you did.
By the wizards. I'll attack that construct.
Are you? Did you come from inside, or did you? Were you brought from?
Oh
elsewhere?
yes, I came from inside.
Okay, I'm attacking it.
I'm
Retty
trying to
is
pull
thoroughly
out your mother,
confused.
but can't.
I look at Edna and then I ask, so any human being that's brought out from the orb is what? Do they have a consciousness of their own?
Quentin-
Edna sips her tea and she says, "Kind of. Think of it as a projection of the denizen's consciousness. So, Reddy apparently wanted to pull out a rather female, humanoid, romantic character of the denizen in order to stroke his plumage, I believe. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Retty
Just
wanted
gonna look
nothing
the
of the
other way.
sort, and reaches in again and pulls out a knight.
Quinton would like to, while Reddy's doing this, Quinton would like to pull out Retty from the orb.
Okay.
It's just...
This is the
And I'm just-
curious bit, yeah.
And I've just been kind of watching what he's been doing, and I'm focusing, I'm
And
looking
an
at
exact
Reddy,
replica
and
of
then
Reddy
I
comes out. And he's
Okay,
like, well,
Retty
I wonder
will-
what I
Retty
could pull out.
No, kill it! Just kill it!
Retty will try for Kaiser now.
My mind is being blown.
Retty will try for Kaiser now.
And Reddy
Reddy,
pulls out a giant
the-
replica of the dragon head. Just kind of pops on top of Locke.
Wait, what? Oh, right there, Retty, right.
Secondary ready.
Jesus Christ.
Retty would like to now pull out a set of gloves that, when pointed at any of the creations that are pulled out of this orb, allow him to remove them from this realm.
Okay, you pull out a glove that would allow you to do such thing. Locke, you're underneath a giant,
Retty would like
Leathery.
to try that.
surprisingly not heavy, dragon head.
Retty would like to remove this dragon head.
Oh, so it's weightless.
That one is, yeah. Coins are,
Quinton-
but this head doesn't have anything on the inside.
Quinton says, I wonder what would happen if we tried to pull an orb out of this orb. Just kind of muttering to himself.
Ooh, orbception,
musing
I
to
like
himself.
that.
Just muttering to himself as he returns to the table, and he's just thinking about the theoretical nature of it, and he's completely bamboozled by the magic of this place.
Retty would also like to try and pull out Kaiser.
Think about pull out a version of Kaiser that you had in your head from the battle, like that.
That's
That,
actually a
like,
pretty
the
good
evil-
one. Give me a second.
They're just like the evil expression, the way that he was talking and saying that he,
I feel conscious thought isn't what we're looking for here. I was not consciously trying to bring out an irritating female human before, and yet that's what we got.
Probably subconsciously.
Well, Quinton says he's kind of stroking his chin and looking at Reddy, just kind of theorizing more about it, and says, well, if this creature, pointing to the Kaiser on his left, is confused about how he could appear in the material plane, why don't we try to pull out of the orb the twin of this creature that we just encountered?
I might be drunk, but... no, let's see if you're useful or something. But something coming out of that orb try to attack us if we create something evil?
It's like you're playing God now.
That's why I brought this glove out, and then I hold up the glove that can delete these things.
Oh, another case, sir, and I'll try to kill it.
I try to pull out Azer's time orb out of the orb.
Azer's time orb. Good one?
This
You're
is
trying to
most
pull
unusual.
Azer's time orb. Oh, okay. You bring the orb out. However, as soon as it comes out, it gives you an electrifying shock, and you go flying back.
Maintains the magical properties of the original device.
How do
Interesting.
I go? How far do I go flying back?
15 feet. You go crash into Quinton.
Okay.
Retty would like to out the actual orb that is creating this thing. Out
would
from
like
the
to what?
actual orb. Retty would like to create a duplicate of the orb that's creating this shit out of the orb that is creating this shit.
Oh god, where are you gonna put it?
Next to the shit, like a Venn diagram over on it's below it where it is now.
God damn it, bro.
And Retty would like to try to do the same thing again with the duplicate. Because if it can replicate this level of magic, then it can replicate pretty much anything, I imagine.
Yeah, you're able to do that.
So I have 3 now. Okay, that's
I would
interesting.
say, I look to Edna and Kaiser and say, what assistance would you need from us if you possess a thing as this that can summon any manner of creature, object, or magical device from
She
nothing?
spits her tea out and she starts to laugh. Oh, who says I need your help? You need mine.
Hmm.
Well, after that lovely outburst, why don't you try assisting us then? And then Retty snaps his fingers and the other two disappear.
And she says, "I
As in
tried."
the other two orbs.
However, it seems that your previous successors had chosen not to accept my power. Pointed to Malkron and Broderick.
Well, why don't you offer it to us then? I'm sure we might be more forthcoming.
Yeah, Quinton's all ears.
Yeah, I motion to Quinton, obviously, as I say that.
She sighs and says, "Okay, here's the deal. All magic comes at a price. Come sit down. It's going to be a little bit of an explanation."
Okay.
Retty will come towards the table.
Grab a
sit
stool to sit down on. Yep.
Retty will grab a stool out of the orb and pass one to Quinton and then grab another one.
I will pull out another of the most finest wine in its existence.
The finest wine in existence.
And she points Locke as well. He is part of this as well. He's going to have to... without him, this will not work.
Okay, Retty on a whim would like, just before he goes over to Locke and him, would like to pull out a small box with the intention of visualizing the ability to maintain whatever is inside said box outside this room. Or this outside this dimension. So I would like to imagine a box, so I can draw a box from this thing, a physical box, with the magical capability to maintain what itself and what's within it outside this room. So I could say like a stack of good berries and take it outside without it dissipating.
Such a thing won't work.
Okay. Both try.
I look to Edna and say, would it be possible to concentrate from this orb and pull out, written a written document or written plans laid out for what the evil Kaiser wishes to do? Does it have divination properties?
She says, that's actually rather good. Well, in order for that to work, the plans have to exist in the first place.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming that Kaiser might know about this, so he might or might not have written such a thing, but you can try. It's worth a shot. Go ahead.
I walk over to the orb and you don't have to pull it out.
Nope.
But I pull out just on a hunch.
I
pull out
don't know.
First, I pull out a duplicate copy of myself, and then with the duplicate copy of Quinton, he's going to attempt to pull out this document. And Quinton's going to take 2 steps back.
And then you pull out a document and she says, "Ha ha, gotcha. If you think of it, it'll come out no matter what. So yes, you got a duplicate of Kaiser and his plans,
Mm-hmm.
right?"
So what does he... What does he...
Look at that, Retty eagerly looks at the plans.
Hello? Yes, you got his plans.
Oh yeah, Retty
So
eagerly
have a
looks
look
at
at
the
it.
plans.
Is it just like a giant? Is it a giant like middle finger? Like fuck you. That's what my plan is.
It turns over and it says, to save the world.
Save a cheerleader? We have to save a cheerleader?
That's disappointing. Scrunch it up and just throw it on the table in front of everyone.
I'll open it up.
I walk to the orb and then I attempt to pull out a Kaiser killing weapon.
That can survive outside this dimension.
Yeah, but I want to know if it exists.
What? Ah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
What would kill him? What?
You
What?
pull out... Give me just a second.
Retty would also like to pull out a map to Kaiser's current location. In our Kaiser, not this Kaiser.
And if I see a Kaiser killing weapon,
You'll have to give me a second. My tokens are loading rather slowly.
No, you've been rolling with the crap that we've asked to pull out of this thing very well. So
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know how to create the tokens.
and Kara would like a
You
map.
want, you want the weapon that'll directly kill him?
And Kara would like a map to
The weapon that'll
to
kill him? That's what
set
you asked
weapon.
for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kara would like a map,
like a map.
for the weapon that she will try and memorize while drunk.
No,
I
also
bet
like a map
Enzo's
actual
about to pull
Kaiser.
out like a. I bet Enzo pulls out like a black hole or something. Something that we.
You pull out Kaiser himself.
Oh joy.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay.
So, looking over Retty's shoulder, he goes, so you then, good Kaiser, you are to end our problem, I believe, or it would seem.
And he goes, me? That's
Care to
not
join us?
possible. I'm not capable of killing.
I look at Kaiser and I say, it's not killing. You're doing something for the greater good.
That's just the thing. I can't destroy or harm, I mean not harm, I cannot kill or destroy another creature's existence no matter what I do.
You wouldn't be destroying his existence because you exist.
Is the same go for our Kaiser? He turns to the others.
I
Has he ever
would
actually
assume so,
killed
that
anyone?
this Kaiser is like
Good
me,
question.
then no matter what he's been through, he would not be able to directly kill anything himself. I
So
would
he is
probably
actually of
need
no
to use the
personal
help of
threat.
others to do that.
Actually, so that jester trick wasn't just a threatening method. That was literally the only way he could have harmed us, or at least
That
killed
was
us.
what?
And you mentioned 20 years frozen in ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kyle will start
So
crying.
he's
Kaiser asked you, have you seen Kaiser directly kill anything?
I look at him and then I say, I suppose not.
Well, I guess that helps.
Food for thought.
So I guess this isn't an imposter then. It must be the real me.
he can summon whatever he wants though.
And Kaiser, can you not summon something to help to kill for you, if this other one can? Or even
nope,
just
I'm
capture
afraid I can't.
and
I teleport.
imprison this Kaiser?
Does that help?
Can you imprison this other Kaiser?
I can manipulate ice, but no.
So you are in fact weaker than this other Kaiser. Without any offense, of course, intended.
He says, none taken, I suppose. He did just call me a killer, but I mean, that's fine.
Huh? I didn't call you a killer.
I did! Ugh.
I didn't call him a killer. I said weaker. Hello?
Quentin.
I didn't hear what you said.
Sorry, I didn't say. I didn't call him a killer. I said so. You are in point of fact weaker than our own Kaiser, without any offense intended.
And he says, well, I guess it's within reason, considering the circumstances. Right, Edna? Edna says, correct. As you can see, there are orbs in many of these hands, except for that one.
Then
Unfortunately,
that is
it
your
seems that this
dimension.
Kaiser imposter had already made it here before this Kaiser had, and had taken the orb. Thus,
Absconded
I
with an
cannot
orb
grant
of
this
power.
Kaiser any powers himself, which I'm not... still kind of confuses me as well.
Almost.
Right.
So
see.
I
So
can
these are
assume
the
that
powers you
maybe
offer
he
us?
came here a while ago before you did, and then took it, and what he did with it, I'm not sure. Do you have
Then
any
these
knowledge of
orb-
this?
Then these orbs are the power you offer us.
Correct.
And what powers do the orbs grant?
They reflect an inner latent power that you possess already within yourselves. That changes according to what body you possess.
And what price comes with
So
the
what
power?
it is now, I cannot directly say, but apparently Azer can time travel. So there's that.
And what price comes with the orb?
Eternal life. However, you're not immortal. If you were to die, you would cease to exist in any form of existence in any plane. You would just cease to be.
Interesting.
So protect your balls.
Yes, and
Is
as I
what you're
said, you
trying
can
to
still die of normal circumstances. You would just have eternal life. You wouldn't age, but you're not immortal. Don't get it wrong, and don't be foolish.
So you're sacrificing your afterlife for the sake of eternal life. Is what you're saying.
And there's another catch. Every time that
Yes.
that something is put into these orbs, there is a world called the battlefield world. We'll just call it that for now. When you put something into these orbs, the creatures on that world become prototyped with whatever you put in it.
Oh, wait. I found it weird that that clown guy was able to do all my spells. Hello?
Because you put short sword in your spellbook in that orb over there.
So, are you saying that clown is an amalgamation of our items?
He says a
It's
sheep
actually a
knockoff.
creation of Kaiser's. Kaiser put a clown doll in it, Yes, I'm not mistaken, that's what he put in it.
Into Kara's orb.
The blue orb, the missing blue orb.
Okay. Well,
Well, he
Could
did
we
use a
put
rapier,
something
so...
in? Is it possible to put something in our orb that can assist us in tracking Kaiser down or destroying him? Is there anything that we can do that is going to manifest as some direct assistance in the prime material plane?
Is what we summon from the orb behind
You have to
us.
ask the question again. I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
So is there anything... So Kaiser was able to produce an effect from using his orb in the prime material plane where we're currently sleeping. Are we able to do the same? Can we produce something that has a direct effect in the world?
So you're asking her if you'll be able to produce whatever powers these orb give you in the prime material plane.
Not only that, but
Right.
he was creating his own powers.
If Kaiser's creating his own powers?
Yeah, he created
he
this
summoned
creature
this
that's
She
demon.
just...
says, no. The powers that he wields now have been granted to him through the orb that used to be here.
Mhm.
But the part that confuses me the most is that he shouldn't be able to use the powers from it until all the orbs have been prototyped.
Right, okay.
I
So what are your leading theories about that, how he can do that?
There's a lot of possibilities, but not anything that I can come upon to be feasible.
when
And
everyone's
it's
talking,
your...
Enzo pulls out Kaiser, like the good Kaiser, from out of the orb.
Okay.
And then I am gonna walk over to my orb and push Kaiser, the good Kaiser, into that orb.
What I was thinking.
You're
Phase
gonna
summon
push
like a
Kaiser
demon.
into the orb?
Yeah.
Oh god.
So we
Okay.
can summon good
orb
Kaiser
sucks
in
him
the
up.
real world. I mean, if
So-
the other Kaiser can do that with a Jester, then maybe we can manifest good Kaiser in our world to fight evil Kaiser. I think is the idea.
Yep.
Mhm.
That's my plan.
That's what I was asking before about pulling stuff out the orb.
Well, it works. He's in there, so.
How he manifests will be interesting later.
But, question. Doesn't the things we put in there just manifest as a part of the evil clown? So you pretty much added more fuel to the evil clown.
Yeah, you added Kaiser's capabilities and every part of Kaiser into that creature, including the ability to not kill.
Lovely. So he's infinitely more powerful, but...
So thanks
So-
to Enzo over there, we got two fucking angels to worry about.
So wait. This is out of character, so I'm trying to get the friggin' head around this. Each of these orbs are attached to us if we choose them to, except for the one that's missing. But if we put anything in these orbs, our orbs, they boost Evil Kaiser for some reason. What is that?
Not evil. You're assuming that evil Kaiser is a manifestation of what these orbs produce, and he is not.
No, I don't mean that. I mean as in just generally having his own orb. Or on the power of all these other orbs somehow, despite the fact that they're not his.
He cannot draw power from the other orbs. No.
So putting that Kaiser in that one just now hasn't given him any abilities or anything.
No, it's given the creature that you fought, the gesture thing. That
Yeah,
thing.
why is
you're
that
forearms
getting
It's
that?
and the
prototyping.
Hong Kong.
Why is that getting that then?
It's prototyping the creature, he said.
Yeah, but
But I don't-
if I'm giving him the good Kaiser, then wouldn't the Jester also get the
Correct.
goodness out of Kaiser? So
So just turn the Jester good, basically.
yeah.
So we're just playing with negative and positives right now.
Yeah, so let's just Keep
Why
throwing
don't we add a
good
second good Kaiser, like a double good Kaiser? This is weird.
Like, or just like the tears of a small child. Like, for everything
Yes.
to get ridiculous.
You guys are just talking about all this shit, and Kara's just taking another wine bottle. I'm just like, this shit is not enough.
Quentin's like, you're going to get brain damage if you keep drinking like that.
Oh yeah, what about this shit?
No, I'm not entirely.
It's already too late for that. She's already.
I'm
had
not.
it.
I'm not entirely certain she isn't already brain damaged.
This should
So-
be great fun, so all this bunch of pussies were just hiding there and just face plants into the table.
These 2 orbs you wish to give us, how useful would they be? I mean, if I was to decline it, how likely would I be to survive this cosmic endeavor?
How useful are the orbs? The orbs will give you a godlike ability that'll match your soul and physical capabilities of your body. So, Azer's apparent latent ability would be time travel. Yours, I cannot quite say until you put something in that orb and test it out yourself.
My natural inclination is
However,
or natural specialty is
Because we are in the
shapeshifting.
Shadowfell, you would need to find these orbs located somewhere in your prime material plane. So despite you putting it in here, you would have to find the orb itself somewhere in your world.
I see. So these aren't the orbs that we take themselves. All right. And how did I turn to Enzo and say, and how did you find your orb? Or was that Azo? Sorry, not Enzo.
I
Quentin-
tell him that
Quentin has his orb.
I explained that Azer from the future traveled back, and that's how he had his orb. Is that our future selves had orbs?
Right. And he didn't bring the other orbs with him.
No, none of us can touch each other's orbs, carry each
I
other's orbs.
see. Which is why the lightning effect. Okay, I understand this. It's a shame that chest trick didn't work. That would solve all of our problems.
Okay, so where to
God,
from
Kira.
here?
Kira, you're just like a Ferris wheel of drunkenness over there.
I wonder.
Retty,
Big
would
orb
you like to
thingy.
pull out a bit of water that will cure all drunkenness instantly, and
Oh, you read my
pour it
mind
down
already.
Guy's throat.
Oh, you read my mind. I said that was going to be a good idea.
Like puking on the floor.
No, I'm just snoring right
What
now.
she said, but
I'm just
pretty
snoring.
fucked up.
Yeah, can I give that curing water to Kara?
Sure, just splash it on her.
I should be fine from no longer drunk.
I feel quite great right
Sorry.
now.
Was
Yeah.
that the sound effect?
Blush. Well then, I suppose we should find our orbs in our own realm. Then is that our objective?
Let's
I almost
find
got it.
the.
You still need to
Let's.
prototype your own orb, unfortunately. And she points to 3 of them. There's exactly 1, 2, 3 left to prototype.
You say
Wait, 2.
prototype. What do you
2
mean by
left.
that specifically?
She
It's not a
points to
verb.
to 2 of them. So, Yep. The question is, which one of you 3 are left to prototype your orbs?
What do you mean by
That-
prototype? You keep saying this. I need that further clarification. What he says.
Oh, she says. Oh, let me explain again. If you put when you put something into that orb, it'll change the it will alter the creature from the battlefield, thus gaining whatever qualities of the object you put in the orb.
The
Referring back to the
There
Hong
is-
Kong gesture that you
There
thought
is a
you
sorry,
missed.
out of character again. There is a single. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my head around this. There is a single creature that all of these orbs are connected to, which is the Jester. So because Kaiser put a Jester in his orb, that made it a Jester, and now because things put Kaiser in, now because Enzo's put Kaiser in his orb, they'll make it Kaiserish with his goodness and whatnot. And then if we put stuff in the other orbs, that would affect that same singular creature, which is the prototype. There aren't like multiple creatures out there.
She puts her cup down and says, No, there's not just one. There are actually quite many of them. The whole world actually full of them.
Okay.
And
So,
why are we
if
only seeing
Quin-
one
if-
then?
Yeah.
What do you mean you've only seen one? You shouldn't be
So-
able to see them in your material world.
Okay.
We have been fighting one just recently.
She sets her cup down, and a serious look washes over her face. You fought? One of the invisible warriors? How are you still
Very,
alive?
very visible warrior, as a matter of fact, but yes.
Well, now that I'm sobered up, it's because I'm very wizard. You know, I saved Enzo over there from getting, I don't know.
Edna gives you a high five. Yes, Kara, you are very wizard.
I'd like to insight check Kara. Is she being patronising there?
I did not give her the high five.
Oh, well then she just high fives your face. Because you didn't high five.
I'll attack her.
So Quentin says, we defeated this creature. Kaiser came out, the evil Kaiser, came out and tried to ask us questions about the creature, and when we didn't answer, he was able to resummon them from a pocket plane or a void, and he froze them, and then kind of more monologuing, and then he left. Does that mean anything to you?
She gives you a very confused look and is like, Dear God, what the heck is going on here? Two Kaisers. You're seeing an invisible warrior in the material plane. She gets up and starts starts pacing. What
Yeah,
does
right,
this
you'd like to
mean?
say, right, yes, that's the most
What does
confusing
this
thing we're
mean?
dealing with right here. You've got an orb that can create literally anything, and that's the thing that raises your eyebrow. He's being very facetious, but he doesn't care.
Best not the question. Have to go with it. This is what you
Yeah.
learn after like 20 years in the ice.
In the icebox.
No,
Yeah.
she says, well, you see, you have to understand that those creatures are only able to travel to worlds whose gods have been, who are completely in place. Explaining on this further, your world,
Yeah.
Borel has been murdered, right? And Borel has two siblings named Tiamat and
Yeah.
Bahamut, correct? Right? So there's
Correct.
Tiamat,
Close.
Bahamut, and Borel. And she says, well, since Borel was murdered, your world was thrust into an infinite loop of good versus evil, boosted by the powers of Tiamat and Bahamut. Without Borel to pacify both of them in your material plane, thus the creation of killing became invented. Here, all three of them exist, thus there is no killing. There is eternal peace and harmony. And with a planet of eternal peace and harmony, they can travel to other planets that are in equal standing. So a material plane that has peace and harmony and all three dragons can travel to another material plane that has all three dragons. And that includes the battlefield. So, in order for this gesture thing to appear in your material plane, it needed to have traveled to your plane from the battlefield before it had ever been prototyped, which is impossible because the gesture was prototyped after Borel was killed in your material plane. And if that didn't make any sense, then I can explain again, but that's what she said to you.
No, I get a little bit of it.
Peace and quiet
Well,
my
we're
ass.
dealing
Have
with
you been
cosmic
outside?
forces, so
Like, literally all your dragons went to
And
sleep,
that's it.
and then a giant
But all of you said
clown
at the same
tried to
time.
kill us.
Can you all of you say what you said again, but not at the same time?
Okay. Peace and quiet
Yeah,
my
so
ass.
Cosmic forces, Kara was talking, and I don't know what else.
It's peace and quiet my ass. Have you been outside of this dream world, whatever this place is? I don't give a shit at this point. All your dragons
said,
are sleeping. There's a
I
horrible,
can't leave this place.
clown that's trying to murder us. Yeah, peace. Yeah, a lot of peace is going out there.
Well, here in the Shadowfell, everything is somewhat at peace,
I'll show you peace.
actually. Could be
Okay.
a lot like the material plane.
I'm going to make an animal handling check to calm Kara down.
Yes.
What happens if we push Kara into this orb?
Yeah,
She'd
what happened
Probably
if
she'd be smacked right into it, kind of like a glass, like a one-way glass mirror. Like you could pull stuff out of it, but
You
can't
don't
put
know. You don't know.
existing things back into it.
Well, you
That
don't
makes any
know.
sense.
You might try.
I could
never-
try
yeah,
this by
I
sticking my
convoluted
stick
that.
into it.
Alright, Enzo's gonna go up to the orb and pull out a baby.
Yeah, this is
A
what I
baby.
was accused. Yeah, a defenseless, innocent baby.
And then I am gonna put it into my orb.
Oh my Christ's sake.
Okay, try
This
to
is
put it
making
into your
some
orb.
weird...
By the wizards,
However,
Enzo.
the baby spins around increasingly fast, gets shot out, and splats into the wall.
What? Oh my god.
By the
What the
wizards!
hell? Retty exclaims.
And kind of chuckles and says, "You can only put a maximum of 3 things in there, Enzo. Silly.
What was the first two?
Rapier, gold rapier, and a crossbow."
Can I
Well,
take anything
here's-
out?
Here's a thought. Why not take that out and disarm the demon creature?
Yeah,
Why
I-
were you putting things in there in the first place?
I don't know, because this horrible woman told us to
Put
do
a
so.
Put a
And,
magic
Knife
carp in
says,
there.
Well, the thing is that even if you pull it out, the creature will still maintain its whatever you prototyped in there. So I would suggest you choose carefully.
I will pull out the crossbow.
All right. But she says you could pull it out, but it won't do anything. It's already too late.
So I
You've already
can't,
put it in there.
but I can't put
On a
anything else in.
prototype? No.
Yeah. I
How
can't
about
switch
I
anything
reach
in.
in-
And
How about we reach into the orb? This is me saying out of character. Pull out something that can remove things from the other orbs. Put it inside.
Just say that in character. There's no
Something
point.
that can remove things from the other orbs from the
Why
inside.
don't we try extracting something from this
I mean,
fine orb
a
here
hand
and
appears,
remove it
like a
and
disembodied hand appears
and
out
have
of the
something
orb.
and have something that magically disconnects
It
the
looks like
things
Enzo's
we
arm.
place in this orb. The thing,
Yeah.
something we can magically disconnect from these orbs from the physical thing. We could
Well-
try that.
She
Wouldn't
says
they
some
put
magic
safeguards?
with, I'm afraid.
Wouldn't they put obvious safeguards so people don't mess 100% with these things?
You would have thought some magical safeguards would include sentient life, but apparently not.
Well, you can't exactly take it out of this room because it'll disappear, so it's got some rules to it.
There's some rules, but even if you were, I mean, you could take the objects out. She goes over and takes the objects out of the orb. However, what you can't do is undo the process that has already been done, which is alter an entire being that is not even on this planet.
Well, why don't we just add some really defenseless, terrible things then? Now that we've removed some stuff, so we can put the baby back in.
She says, well, just be careful what you do.
I'll attempt to do the same thing again.
Can you
What?
get something that can
You-
put the baby back together?
You
and
put another
resurrect it?
baby in, and it just slats out, this time hitting the orb. So now there's a baby splatter right next to Reddy.
Just
It
sliding
wasn't
down.
sentient in the first place, it's fine. So why didn't that work? Is it because the slot's taken up regardless of whether or not the actual thing's been taken
Yeah,
up?
there's
The slot is
the
permanently
slots
sealed?
already taken up.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
so we,
but
can
three
we
things in only.
can we
the
prototype our
maximum?
own invisible warrior?
Can you what?
Prototype our own invisible warrior.
What do you mean by your own? I mean, you don't actually own one, do you?
No, but can we?
She scratches her head. That'd be up to the Invisible Warrior, and if you could make a pact between you and them, understand it's these are actual beings that we're talking about. You would have to find one and then ask it if it wants to work for you. I'm not sure how diplomacy works with those things.
Okay.
Just do
Right,
it. Just make
so
sure
we-
that you're putting only good things in.
Yeah, yeah.
That I would put a mind control device in a for the starters. Reggie says in character. Sorry, I
A
wasn't doing the
mind
voice then.
control
A
device?
mind control device?
I
Yeah.
don't think you want him to be able to control minds.
As in specifically designed, so it means it gives a device that would, when seeing me, immediately give me control over it. Not something that can
Edna
extract
says,
to in general.
well, might work. However, do you own such a device?
Well, I have a giant orb here that can create anything, so yes.
Well,
One would
but
imagine.
do you have the matching device outside of this prime material plane? I mean, outside of this room, in the prime material plane. In which case, the only thing is you're giving it the ability to use whatever it is you're putting in there.
But we have a good Kaiser over there that was created, and a baby over there that was created. And that went into the orb. Why would this not work?
Well, you know, suit yourself. However, I'm not in control of what powers you give it.
I think
and
what
you put
she's
inside the orb,
saying is,
so that's up to you.
that whatever we put into the orbs does not give us the ability to use. It gives the creature the ability to use whatever we put into the orb.
No, I know, but if we had specifically given that ability in contractual reference to us in the first place, it wouldn't have any extra thing it could do outside the limitations. If we put a device in that limits it by only having this one effect and that effect is something we want, then it can't do anything else with it, even if it somehow turns against us. I mean, how is it going to weaponize an ability that only benefits me, for instance?
Let's find a weapon like that, then try it.
I'm still not sure I want to take one of these orbs, so
I will grab the little
anyone else
angel.
want to try it?
I already have one over there in the back, and I grabbed this small little evil caser.
Okay.
I look at
You-
Reddy and Quentin and I say, look, I understand you guys haven't been with us for a long time, but I'm telling you this right now, is if you don't stick together with us and you don't try to get these orbs working, we're all dead. We're all going to die.
Very well. What would our plan be?
Our
So how
plan
do we...
First of all, our plan is to find a way to fight Kaiser, which orbs are going to give us.
Okay.
So we have to find the orbs. Reddy would like to reach a map out into the orb and pull a map of where all the orbs are out.
I
As in the
assume that
orbs in our plane.
I assume that map doesn't exist, so we wouldn't be able to pull that out.
That's a good point. How about we pull the location of the orbs out physically, like a giant cavern or whatever, and then we know where it is.
I will start.
An evocation of the orbs.
So say one's held in a castle somewhere, and I say, okay, I want to put out the
You want a
location
little
of this orb,
diorama of...
and then have it
yeah.
pull out the actual castle. And then, well, I know what this castle is. I'll put it back, and then we can head there in real life and find it.
But like a diorama of the castle, like a smaller version of it.
Yes, I think that would be smarter.
That too.
You have to
Okay,
be more
that too.
specific with which orb. There's 6 of them in this room.
So
We'll
the
try
ones
with
that
all of
we
them.
don't possess, the missing blue orb,
That's the ones Kaiser's got.
Okay. You pull out
And
the,
the-
missing blue orb, and you pull out a bunch of shattered pieces. Dust and shattered pieces, kind of like a broken dish.
From that orb, or...
That you're gonna have to ask Enzo about.
Anyone have any idea why this is broken?
I'm just crushing a miniature Kaiser with my hand while looking at the real Kaiser.
I shrug my shoulders and I say, I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to insight the balls off of Enzo.
Oh my god. Wait, I'm just making sure. Phil, are you trying to lie, or do you not remember the first arc?
I kind of don't remember.
The mayor asked you to bring back an artifact. There was a blue orb, and you broke it, and...
There's a what?
Okay. Going back to Arc 1, the mayor in Trio asked you to go retrieve an artifact from the forest, correct?
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
was a blue orb. Shortly before turning you into ice and transporting you away, he broke the orb.
Oh, did he break the orb?
2,000
I thought he just stole the orb.
No, he broke it in front of
Oh,
you.
okay. Oh, okay, got it. Then I will
So-
say, yeah, we were asked to retrieve this orb, which started this entire fiasco, and he stole the orb from us, destroyed it, and then encased us in ice for 20 years.
Okay.
And yet Kaiser still has this orb and its abilities,
Apparently.
but it's
Okay.
broken.
So we have to make sure that Kaiser doesn't get any of these orbs.
Okay, so let's try and find the location of the yellow and green orb then. I assume those are the ones that aren't currently possessed by someone.
Just a moment. So Kaiser is trying to destroy all of the orbs,
I believe so.
and in doing so destroy the world? I'd look at Edna. Ask that.
She says, I'm not sure. I'm only capable of seeing things in the Shadowfell.
But
That
not
is
having
a
knowledge.
likely theory, though.
But having knowledge of all of these orbs, if all of these orbs, or rather their representations in whichever material plane we happen to be from, which is whatever, were destroyed, then that world would be as well. That reality.
Well, no. Just the powers that would be granted to the Savior.
Okay.
Well, we should find our orbs first.
Agreed.
Agreed. Don't you
So the only
agree,
person
little one?
capable of destroying the orb, is the person that owns it himself.
So how did Kaiser destroy that orb? Was that an orb specifically made for him?
Yes. So
And yet he destroyed it.
there's only one orb, and he destroyed one. Yet he still maintains his powers.
How is that possible?
It's likely that maybe it was a fake.
Or maybe we should ask the real one and just get this over with.
But if it was a fake, then why would we draw out the broken pieces from here?
It's actually a rather good point you make.
So it must have been true? The
Then what
real
could that
one?
mean? Maybe he's got a secondary orb, which there's only one, so I'm not sure how he could have got his hands on one.
Could it be possible that he brought an orb from this world to the other world?
No, it's not possible. Once you destroy the orb, I mean, it gets destroyed.
But
you
if he
also said-
destroyed the orb in our world,
not sure.
but kept the orb from this world,
You also said it was impossible for a prototype creature to travel to our world, and yet that has happened. So clearly
Yes.
he's found some way of breaking the rules.
Yeah, definitely.
And that is why I'm so confounded. There's something odd going on here, and I don't just mean and I don't just mean Kaiser and him, and there being two of them, and him breaking such cosmic rules. I mean, the fact that you're here early, the fact that there are two Kaisers. I mean, it just all doesn't add up. I don't understand.
I don't
I
know.
think
Alternate
You work
alternate
on that one.
we
timeline.
should search for some more information.
Well, you work on that one. and we'll
Unfortunately, I
find the
cannot
orb.
leave
Yeah.
this cave. Maybe I can entrust you to find out.
Retty would like to grab her and lead her towards the orb, actually. Just testing a theory. And he'd like to place just gently one finger against the orb.
You're putting one finger against the orb.
One of her fingers, gently against the orb.
Okay. The finger goes into the orb,
So you yourself
and
are the
and you see
manifestation.
the finger kind of like dissipate, and she says, "Okay, what are you trying to do?"
So you yourself are a manifestation of this orb, then?
Yes, I am a direct projection of the denizen himself.
I see.
And then she's referring to the orb. This right here is me, pointing to the orb. This orb is me, and I am just but a minor personality of this entire being in front of you.
Is this news to
And
the rest
she
of the party,
goes into
or
the
is this
orb and
just something?
disappears.
Is this news to the rest of the party, or is this something I've only just discovered myself personally?
Did she
Is there-
explain that one first
I
matter?
turn to the others here. Do the rest of you
she-
know that?
Yeah, she did.
I think maybe she did. It's been a while since you guys have been here.
Yeah. I think this isn't news. I think she did explain it to us when we first got here.
Okay, sorry, I hadn't been explained that to it, so...
You see the gold dragon up here, big and thick. And it's actually rather loud. Yes, and of course, and now I'm talking through this dragon. But I much prefer, and that comes out to talk.
I see. Very
So,
well.
if everyone here gets their orbs, what will happen with our orbs now?
What will happen with your orbs now?
Yeah.
You mean in this room?
Yeah. Will we be able to use the orbs in this world if everyone attunes?
She says, well, you see, all the orbs that the denizens of the other planets maintain share their magical properties. So if you were to go to a denizen of your prime material plane, you would find these exact same orbs with the exact same items in it. However, to use the orbs outside of this room, you would need to find them yourself, wherever they may be hidden.
Well, let's figure out what these orbs do first.
Was it an orb that
That
flew
being
into
something
Quinton?
that I do not hold any collection about, as they are not hidden on the Shadowfell.
Was it an orb that flew into Quinton just earlier today?
Yeah,
Yes.
What's that?
yeah,
So Quinton is now in possession of one of the orbs.
Yes.
yes.
We have one of them already
And
then.
says continues. The orbs that can be found have been handed around hand in hand, collected as loot and stored away in treasure hoards across the lands throughout the centuries. Where their location is now is but a mystery. The fact that Quinton has one, well, the history behind that I do not quite exactly know, as I cannot see outside of the Shadowfell. However, you are in possession of in one now, and for that you should be quite lucky.
So how do we manifest the power?
Well, prototype all the orbs
Manifest the
first.
power? He looks at Quinton.
Would I be able to manifest the power?
And she goes, well, not immediately. In order for you to even gain the power, you would need to kind of in a way create a deed of godlike a godlike quality deed, which might entail you overcoming a great flaw of yourself, or dying
Right.
a godly heroic death. But how that happens is not up to me, but rather yourself.
Did Azir
okay.
happen to get a plan or a list of notes of how he accomplished his feat?
Well, in the future, maybe.
But did future Azir give his younger self an instruction manual, or maybe?
No, he didn't.
How terribly inconvenient.
I think you're thinking way too much into case Aether. He's not the brightest.
So, Quinton has the physical orb. He just needs to activate it. So we need to find the rest of them. And there are 3
Yes.
left, correct?
Well,
Oh well,
Okay.
there's 5 left. Technically, you only have 1 out of the 6.
Okay, 5 left. But only 3 we can manifest. So why don't we try reaching, and Retty reaches in and pulls out the diorama sets of where all the rest of them are located.
Okay. Which one would you want to bring out first?
Does it matter? Or is there any real difference that I'm aware of that would give me an order
Well,
of
they're
which
not
one to
all
go
in the
for?
same place. You'd have to
No,
find out which color
no.
you want to view
Uh,
first.
look for
Whichever-
the clear color one that I am in possession of.
Okay. I guess Reddy reaches into the giant orb and pulls out a diorama of a giant castle located deep underground from the
It
surface.
actually worked. That's useful. Does anyone recognize where this is?
Can we make like a history check or a survival check or something?
Yeah, history check.
History?
I'll make history.
Just everyone.
16.
Is that it? Well, Easier isn't here, and I guess I haven't heard Chris say anything in a while. He's just kind of been sitting there. I don't think he's around. I'm not
Probably
sure.
not.
But, Quentin, you exclaim, the Underdark.
Ooh. I think I recognize that to be somewhere in the Underdark.
Do we have a precise location?
Well, a giant
Ooh.
castle.
Hey,
I'll
we might
give you
now.
more information. A giant
I
blue
Drunken
castle.
Gara.
I don't say.
Covered
I'm not
in
drunk anymore.
Diamond
Remember?
gems that glow.
Oh yeah, of course.
Giant, diamond glowing gems. And then Professor Carrie Longbottom says,
I don't say anything.
I kind of studied on that one time. It looks like the giant castle located far underneath, what do you call it? The name just escaped my tongue. Sorry, let me look my music.
At this point, I got bored holding this tiny little
Baldur's
angel,
Gate.
and
So
I'll
it's,
kill it.
A castle in the Underdark, deep underneath Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, well, that's one. And then I would like to pull
Karen,
out
you
the next one.
killed the mini Kaiser manifestation and it goes limp in your hands.
Ah, I feel much better. And I just toss it to the side. I have problems sitting next to Kaiser for too long. I cannot regress to kind of a primal manner. But killing that might
They're just horrified and crying.
killing that mini Kaiser should provide me with some peace for a couple of minutes.
I apologize for her, Kaiser. Please ignore her. I would like to pull out the next diagram. Or diorama, rather. not diagram.
Which one? The green one?
Yeah, the green one. I don't really have any order, so I'll just do them
Right?
each in
The green
turn.
one?
Yeah, let's go with that.
You see the green one. For the green one, you see it located in a treasure chest behind a throne inside a castle surrounded by very, very, very many trees, kind of jungle-like.
Another history.
Can we...
Okay.
Guess this guy +7 on this shit.
Okay, so Kara just immediately exclaims, "Hey, that's Wild."
Courage, useful. Okay. So, clear crystal.
7. Good.
Sorry, I'm just making note of these. Green orb.
I'll just help with this, and then I
do
should
we-
probably
do-
get away and leave.
You've never been there before. None of you have. However, the castle looks of a great monarchy type style, as if some kind of elven monarchy in the Feywild.
Okay,
Probably aren't many of
so
those.
Some sign of great monarchy. Okay, I'll pull out the next one.
For this one, you see a cave
Which is
that's
this
been
colour, sorry, which
closed in,
one?
and inside this cave you see a huge purple dragon and the body of a dead purple dragonborn lying on the cavern floor.
Would that be the one that we just went to?
Yes. No,
Ranger
not the one you
Dosa.
went to. It's a different cavern, but inside you see a purple dragon, and a purple dragonborn on the floor, dead.
Oh shit.
Okay, which colour
We were
was
just
that?
there.
The what? Okay, Enzo failed that one. Oh god, Kara. Kara!
Guys, I have a fucking
Okay.
PhD.
You don't recognize the cavern itself, but you do recognize what the outside of the because the cavern is kind of like closed in on. It looks like the side of the mountains of. Let me pull up my map here.
Which colour orb was this one, by the way?
How many more history checks are we gonna do? Because
Kara's
I gotta
be the
do
bottom.
something, so I'm just gonna roll for 3 more history checks. Just in case.
Okay.
So I'll be right back. I'll just roll it. 1, 2, 3.
Those are not as useful.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, bringing up my map.
3 out of 6. Not bad.
Right, as he's doing this, Reddy's asking, so why has no one done this before? He's pulling another one out.
Didn't know about this before.
Did you not? Oh, sorry. Croaky boys.
They just
Did you
haven't
not
asked
ask?
the right questions.
Ah, I see.
We were a little bit overwhelmed at the time.
I can understand that. Pulling another one
Yeah,
out.
sure.
Quentin's like, yeah, sure, overwhelmed. Right.
Okay, hold on. I'm still trying to pull up the map. Ready? Where are you from again? The Cloudspeak Mountains? That's where it's supposed to be at.
Starmount. Starmount? That's where it is? Awesome. That's convenient.
God. What's the name of it? I
Darmount.
can't see my map right well.
Can you not hear me again? It's
Grey Peak
Star-
Mountains,
Star-
that's what it is.
Oh, right, that one.
Grey Peak Mountains for Karas.
Okay.
Next one. Okay, Kara seems to have completed that one. So, you pull out Quentin.
I pull out Quentin. Oh, right, of course, that's where it is at the moment. Put that one
Yes.
back.
And the clone
colour was that,
says,
sorry?
hello.
And then Kara's like, I know about that guy. He's him. Points at him.
Which colour was that, sorry?
The purple
what?
one?
Which colour was that? Purple one.
The purple one. Okay.
No,
okay,
I
Kara,
mean,
you
which
pull out that one?
which orb was that one that Quentin has, sorry, is what we're asking.
Purple one.
Gold one. Bronze.
Gold. Got bronze or...
Hang on, isn't it the one that says holy symbol down here?
Nope, that was, the holy symbol was put in by someone else.
Ah, right. I just
Okay.
assumed that was mine. Okay.
Okay, so next one then.
When you pull out the next one, you pull out a little girl, a sad, depressed little girl, with the orb hanging on a necklace around her neck, like looming over a grave of her dead father.
Could I gently push her back in and draw out the entire
in a
environment she's
graveyard
currently in?
with grass, with
Oh.
purple grass. There we go.
Can I gently push her back
Purple.
in and get like a full, bigger picture of where she is? Image?
Yes,
So instead of-
you pull out a bigger picture of where she is, and you see that the entire land, all the grass, is purple. I mean, sorry, pink. The sky is purple, and the mountains are orange.
Okay. History check for what this is?
Is it history or arcana?
Which one
Would
would
have to be
be?
a very high history check.
Okay, let's... Well, natural 20.
Yeah.
Enzo,
Well,
nope.
that's-
19? Not good enough.
Is that
Okay,
19 not
Quentin.
good enough for you? Packaging.
Yeah.
You're not sure where you heard about
Got the
this, but
reference. I like that.
Yes,
you
I did.
have heard legend that there is more than one there are more material planes than just the Feywild and the Shadowfell, and you believe this this location is exactly that mythical legendary material plane that that hasn't been seen by anyone.
Hey,
Which orb was
Quentin,
this,
you
sorry?
actually studied.
I've read books.
Which orb was this? Sorry. Otherwise, I'm just writing
The
down
purple
notes.
one.
So, purple orb, mystical plane
Don't know how to get there.
with purple grass and orange mountains.
Holy just like the worst color.
No
Like,
idea how to get there.
This last one's gonna blow your mind.
Okay, which is the last crystal? What color?
The red
and
one.
Where is it? Red orb. My mind is ready to be blown, and I reach my hand in and pull out the diorama.
up your anus.
You pull out an intersection. You pull out Tiamat herself. However, Tiamat is split in half, and you see the orb resting inside her stomach.
Well, that is inconvenient.
Yeah, dips are not going on
That'd be
to that
Tiamat's
place.
grave.
Good thing to put the time orb in the hardest to reach, right?
Huh.
We can probably just pickpocket that from her chest cavity.
Yeah,
No
I'm sure.
problem.
Won't be a problem. Yeah, okay.
Well, if we tell the monk
Send
to
Enzo.
just... Yeah, definitely. He's the only dumb
Thanks,
enough.
guys, thanks.
Well, this orb
No, I
has
have
been
I have a lot of
massively
respect for
convenient.
your abilities, Enzo, and yeah, I think you got this one. We'll go get the other ones. You go get
Enzo-
that one.
And so you're just too smart to do that. We should just probably
And
just
then
send the
I said-
monk
she said,
in there, because he
It
would
looks
probably
like
do
the
it.
only way for you guys to completely get my powers is to help the cult of the dragon.
Hmm.
Why would we need to help the cult of the dragon? To
Because Tiamat
raise
is currently
Because
being
the only way to bring
resurrected
back
by them.
Tiamat is to help them bringing them back.
And there's no way to summon the orb without summoning Tiamat, I'm assuming.
Or you can go to the Nine Hells and visit her. Sure, that'll be a pleasant visit.
Reggie would like to summon the nine hells from this orb. Or a portal to the nine hells. Ooh, portals. How does that work in here? Reggie would like to pull a portal out to Starmount, where he's from, and put it on the floor in front of him and drop a letter through. Which he also pulls out the orb.
Letter goes through the portal, and have you ever played Portal, the game Portal?
I
Yes.
have, yes.
You like when if you were to put a portal above a portal, the object would just go infinitely down, right?
Yeah,
Like up and down through the portals.
yeah.
Well, you put the letter through the portal, and it just kind of like goes up and down, and then up and down through the portal infinitely, through the same portal. So it's kind of like you
So
see
no
this
magical
letter
juncture
be
then.
falling down and then shot back up and then falling down.
No magical juncture then, that's inconvenient. Oh well, and then I'll pull the port. Well, I've got the glove on, haven't I? So I'll snap my fingers and just make them all disappear. Any ideas, anyone?
Nope.
I think what we should do is have the rest of you prototype these orbs and figure out what sort of powers they have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for that. I was trying to get that to work before.
But don't we need to have the physical orbs?
We
Only
also need to have
in
the,
our world, in this world.
yeah, but Edna, I think, said before we need to have like physical, not physical, but we need to attain a certain level of power, like a divine kind of recognized power before we can use these items, these orbs.
Yeah, you need to do a
We
godlike
need to get recognized.
deed,
Yeah,
which could
yeah.
be like sacrificing yourself or overcoming a great flaw of yourself that you will have to do for your own person. So
Yeah.
something like
So
that.
we can't use those powers yet until we, make that
Some kind of
sacrifice
divine godly action.
Oh,
Yeah.
obviously, Kara just points this out. I have no flaws.
Okay, so you're gonna have to
Oh,
do
that by
something
itself
else.
is a flaw.
And just points to the
We're
dead
getting,
Kaiser.
we're getting close on 4 hours here, and I think Enzo said he has to go soon, so...
Yeah, yeah. I'm happy. If you, like, is this scene close to being like wrapped up? Can we? I think we've got as much information as we
yeah.
can.
Just if you're gonna prototype it, I would prototype it, and then we can call it a day for this part of the story. I'm just waiting on you guys to finish.
If we prototype it, won't it create a being with those powers in the battlefield world that could then teleport and kill us in the real
Yes,
one, though?
if you don't prototype it, then you will never be able to attain your orb.
Oh,
That's such a
so
weird
you,
mechanic for this
Oh,
dimension.
So in order for you to use the orb, you need to prototype it. If you don't prototype it, you can't use the orb.
Just prototype it already.
do we have to do it now, or can we do it later?
Just wait until you've got the thing.
You can do it whenever you want.
Because I've got my
Um,
orb. So-
However, you do run the risk of someone else finding your orb first and destroying it. If it doesn't belong to you, then it might belong to them, and they could destroy it.
I thought they could only destroy their own one. Oh, right, I see
Which
what
is
you mean,
a
picking up
very
and then-
realistic
then owning
possibility,
things, yeah.
actually, because they do
Okay,
have written at a
alright.
certain point, if you haven't prototyped the orb, it'll be destroyed to you.
So I'm basically I create my own enemy. Is that right?
Yes.
Is that basically? Yeah. Okay. So is there anything stopping me from making it incredibly, in my mind, incredibly weak, or?
You can put something that could possibly make it incredibly weak, but it would have to be very specific, I guess, in what you
Okay.
put inside.
I'm going to do
Because
mine.
even a great weakness
um,
can be seen as a great weapon or great advantage, depending on what it is.
Okay. I go over to the orb, and I don't need to pull out 3 things. I just need to pull out 1 thing. Is that right?
Yeah. Minimum
Okay,
one.
so it's a maximum of 3, minimum of 1. Okay. I'm going to pull out a just a small marshmallow. I'm going to pull out a small marshmallow and put it into my cube.
No!
Just a very
Whoa,
soft...
Whoa, no, bro!
That's soft. That's soft. It's difficult to... There's no way of killing because it's not alive, so it can't die. There are many loopholes here.
Guys, I've seen D&D Ghostbusters, the book.
just imagine a giant marshmallow that, if Azer was
No,
to
I'm-
hit it, it would just imagine fighting a slime cube, a gelatinous cube with your hands. That would
This-
be the
well,
equivalent.
so how big was the doll that Kaiser put in? Like,
Really
that's it.
huge, actually. It was 10 feet tall. He has a huge doll.
yeah, so he put a 10-foot doll
You'll
in
see the doll
orb.
later on, maybe.
Hang
Depends on
on.
what you guys do.
Abel, did he put in a 10-foot size doll into the orb?
Okay. Yeah.
So it's
He
size
put in
relevant. Whatever we put
hang
in
on.
will make that
Yeah,
size thing.
So I'm going to put in a small, just a small inanimate object.
And plus, I don't think marshmallows exist
Like-
in
like
D&D, so...
Okay, so I put in like a small. I'm just going to put in a small. I pull a small timber box out of the orb.
That can make
like
fire.
paper or
Tinder
something.
box?
That can make
That,
fire.
so that can a timber box can make fire. So what I'm saying is that
Yeah.
no matter what you pull out, whatever you pull out, and you put into your orb, it will generate something that has dangerous powers. Okay.
Put into
What
shape.
I'm-
Not
what I'm not-
exactly directly. I mean, look at what Azer put in. Azer put in purple, gold, and monk robes, right? So the
Yeah.
gesture was seen robed in purple, gold, and monk robes, which is what quote-unquote its armor was. So its armor is nothing but ordinary clothing. Depending on what you put in, could
But
affect
it can
what it has
interpret
on or
things
what
in
it
its own
looks
way,
like.
like it can
So it's already
fire
taking the
magical
shape
golden
of
That's
the
right.
bows.
Clown. So
That's
if you're
right.
trying to alter its humanoid
it-
shape,
But it can
might
interpret
or not,
its own.
might or might not be able to do that.
But it can interpret its own thing.
Okay.
I mean, it shot magical golden rapiers from a crossbow, which isn't
That's
exactly
right.
possible
So what-
with just a crossbow and a rapier.
Exactly. Whatever you put in it. So if I put in a pair of dirty socks, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's not going to be enhanced in some way.
They could
Like,
just
whatever
probably
you
throw
put in.
dirty socks at you.
Or have
Or
stink
BC
fire
rain
ability.
dirty socks. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just going
At
to
this
pull out a
point, I
pair
really
of socks.
don't know which you're gonna put in it.
And now,
Basically, it's in our it's in our favour to make this thing put the weakest, most useless, mundane things in all of these orbs, so that the creatures can't attack us.
And
find a
now,
way for it to work with us to kill Kaiser.
what's the point of what's stopping us
Which it might have
from?
already been to do. Maybe? Hint, hint.
And now, what reward would we get if we were to give the monster some stronger abilities?
Retty's just realizing. Kaiser was unusually scared of this creature.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely weren't friends.
I feel like that may be the thing. It might be in our favor to make this creature powerful, but find some way of leashing it so that it can't turn against anyone we don't want it to.
Well,
Well, I put in good Kaiser in, which should, for the most part, make him good, right?
But also mean he can't
Well,
kill
and
Kaiser.
It also can't kill things now.
Whoops.
But it can still fight him toe to toe, so he can stop him.
Yeah,
in some
yeah.
You
point.
can still harm him, maim him, but you can't kill him. Could
That's
weaken him.
fine.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Well,
That's
well
all we
apparently that was a gigantic problem then that we put in Kaiser.
But also, you put in a creature that is secondarily mastered in, or obasive to Enzo as well. So there is
That is
that.
true. He obeys me. Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so there's
This has
no,
accidentally worked out in our favor, very luckily.
has it though?
If it goes as planned, yeah. Kill the other Kaiser with it. We just have to
At
make
this
it
point,
weak so
I
we can
even
kill
I
it
don't know.
ourselves.
But anyway,
I don't-
we'll fix it. But
I don't
yeah,
know
just
how
put something
putting
to
in-
the orb, I guess, and
I don't
just think
understand how
about
putting
it. You guys can work
the
as a group.
creature,
Whatever.
giving the creature the
I don't
power
know
to
what
not
you guys are gonna
kill
do.
things is any better
I'm
than
sitting
putting
here like
in
this
a
is very close to
marshmallow.
becoming a train wreck, but we'll see.
Well, it's not. This
I
thing doesn't have
understand
to kill. That doesn't have to kill Kaiser. It just has to be able to weaken him and take him
you
on.
guys are gonna really do 1 hour conversation over putting a
Close to
marshmallow.
becoming a train wreck, he says. Close.
Close.
I'm watching
well,
it
I don't-
derail as we
Leave
speak.
it up to you guys as to what you put in to the orb then.
And also,
Did help out.
what is this marshmallow you keep talking about? What is this spell you keep talking about?
I beckon Kara over and I say, Kara, please come to assist me. Put whatever you think is appropriate into the orb.
Well, we don't have to do this now.
Yeah.
We can think on this. I think.
Yeah, the
Yes, you
next
don't have to
version.
do this now, however, you do have a time limit. I'm not saying it's going to happen in 20 minutes or 1 day, but I'm not going to tell you
Wasn't
when,
like-
but after a
wasn't
certain
like-
point, you will lose the chance to put anything in it.
I feel, guys, that if you put crappy shit and we defeat that clown monster, you're gonna get a crappy item when he dies or something like that.
If you want, you can take a week to think on it, and then do it next session. I mean, you're probably going to be in Greenest for a while.
I just feel that,
What
like
you guys decide.
if you guys put, like, I don't know, like a stick or, like, weak items inside your orb, and if we somehow beat whatever this is, you're gonna get the most crappy item when it comes out. And
So you're saying we should pull a dragon out of the orb and put it in?
I am not saying I'm not saying put the most strongest fucker in the world, but just put some items. Like, he will not get stronger if you put, I don't know, Quentin's book in him. I don't know. What, you're sorcerer, right? I don't know what you got.
A
I'm
cup
gonna-
of tea.
clarify,
I
yeah.
don't know.
So
We need to make sure that everything we put in makes the creature far stronger without detracting from us. That's basically what we need to make sure we do.
Yes, sir.
Anything else and it's a wasted slot.
Okay, so why not just put like an angel, pull out an angel or something and put it, not
I
Kaiser,
already
but a
did
different
that.
angel. So,
Kaiser is an angel.
Yeah.
but like, and what I'm saying is another one, something that makes it powerful that's going to be able to combat.
How about Bahamut?
It's like a force of good, force
Yeah,
of like,
Bahamut.
Bahamut,
yeah,
Bahamut is
Bahamut,
the
maybe.
anti-Tiamat, so...
You want to
It's like
put
a force of
Bahamut in there?
And what if you,
unquestionable good?
and what if
It's
the,
up to you. However, do recognize that he stands for complete. Just understand that what he stands for and what he upholds before you put it in there. Just kind of put that out
What-
there,
Order, law, goodness.
which might or might not be good for you. I would have to do some research myself.
How about a Bahamut that is in exactly the same way, identical to the actual Bahamut, but entirely subservient to us?
You mean
But-
a metallic dragon? Oh, a subservient dragon to you?
Yeah, subservient Bahamut to us.
So you want to pull out a subservient Bahamut?
So everything powerful we put into these orbs is biologically subservient to us entirely, so it wouldn't backfire on our faces. Whatever
Well,
You
she
can put
might-
in Volair.
Not exactly. I mean, if you pull out Bahamut by itself, I mean, it's just going to be Bahamut, not necessarily
Yeah, but if we stick our
subservient
hand
to you.
in the orb and visualize a
Yeah, but that
infection
doesn't
is,
exist.
but with us subservient,
That doesn't exist in the real
No.
world, though.
neither does a person that is a manifestation of all our personal desires, but we can pull them out.
I'm sure there's a human female in the world that likes bird folk.
I mean,
There's a
if
so
you
there's a
want
good Kaiser that's subservient to.
Yeah, the Kaiser that's in
Okay,
this room.
like
right now.
I don't think making God subservient to you is an actual thing, so I'm gonna rule that one out.
Okay.
I don't want to break the game.
Okay. Well then, how about Bahamut's second in command? That isn't technically a god.
Oh,
I
yes,
love-
got you on that. Hold on.
Is that one fine?
Yeah, he actually does have a second command. Hold on.
Okay, we'll put that in.
It's I know his name actually. It's not Bahamut. It's something like Bahamut, but
Hold on. I got it right here. Just gotta copy and paste. An angel similar to Kaiser pops out, but it's all shiny and metallic-y.
Cool.
Your name.
Angel looks at you and says, I am... Fuck, I gotta come up with a name. Winrar.
Mm.
What is he, open zip files?
He's the librarian from
I don't have a
heaven.
name yet, but I'll just call him Winrar.
Are you stronger than this Kaiser?
Hey, this guy's just a bitch.
He says, I uphold everything my master does, and I will kill for righteousness.
If you kill this
Oh,
Kaiser,
If you're
it's
saying
righteous.
that creature is evil, then yes, I shall kill him.
Yes, kill him.
So I'm going to ask, do you seek out and destroy all manner of evil creatures?
I seek out and destroy the creatures that defy what Bahamut stands for,
Okay.
especially Tiamat.
Okay.
I think. And
her underlings.
this has so many ways of backfiring. This is like anti. Trying to trick the devil here.
Yeah.
Good.
I would suggest us taking some time with this one and not doing anything hastily.
Yeah, you can have until next session to think about it. There's lots of possibilities that can go
I mean, in game that
completely
means no
bad
time
and
will have passed,
completely okay,
won't it?
completely nothing. So
In game, no time will have passed by then, right? Or the max of anyway a day because we'd wake up or whatever.
Yeah, I'm very much considering I'm happy to leave the decision, but I'm very much considering, putting this guy in, or just even dropping a holy symbol of Mistra, which is my god. I'm just considering just dropping that in there.
just already know that there's already a holy symbol, and dropping another holy symbol will give whatever qualities a holy symbol gives to a cleric to that creature, which has already been done. It's already been done. So
Which god was it, out of curiosity? I'll examine the holy symbol.
which god was it? I have to dig back and see through his... Oh, that's right. Udadok didn't give me a background, so I don't have a god for him.
Well, I'm
That-
assuming it's not Mistra. She's a goddess of arcane magic. So
Was it
I don't know if
Udadok
that will-
that put in that symbol? I thought it was.
It was
someone
Udadok, and then he quit the next session.
else.
okay. All right. Well, holy symbol is ruled out then.
I mean, I could just... the fact
Well,
that it
Magic
was
Peril,
Udadok
that's
and
a
he
good
wasn't
one.
here for that long, really, I mean, I could just leave the holy symbol out and change it to something else, because it wouldn't be fair. Because he wasn't even here for more than one session, so that would leave the option open for Locke to put something in as well.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Yeah, I think that's
Locke,
fine.
Locke can put in his guitar. His instrument.
So it'll just be like an enhanced honking, performing...
No, I have my my
Clown
object. If I even
master.
will put one in,
The guitar.
because once again, I don't trust anything you say, Abel.
How about we give it a voice?
What was that?
How about we give
He
it a
doesn't
voice
trust
as well?
anything I say.
Give it a voice.
Yeah.
That's true. We didn't hear it talking.
Well, it did to Enzo.
Yeah.
Oh,
it did
that's
talk to
right.
me
It did.
through my
Yeah.
mind.
I have
okay.
to go now, guys. So we'll be able to have a week to think about it and come
Yeah,
back next time.
we
Okay,
can.
yes, let's leave it
Let's
here,
open up a.
and
let's
we'll say you
open
guys
up
went back to
something in
sleep
the
and
forum
go
and
back
talk about
to
it.
Wait,
Greenland.
no! I wanted to make a locket and just toss it in my orb.
You'll have time to rest again and then fix it later.
Yes.
We can talk. We can open up something in the forum, like on Roll20. We could just chat about it during the week, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And then if you decide on whatever it is, just say, hey, this is gonna be it.
Yes,
So
I will
currently
put it in
we
there.
have.
just
So
have it
currently we
ready.
have one orb that doesn't have an item in it.
Just have it ready so we
And
don't have to be
I
like
even
1
know-
hour.
If you decide over the forums what you're gonna put in it, then that's what I'll
Right.
put in it.
I know, but currently
You guys
we
have to be like, this is definitely what we're gonna put in it for sure, absolutely, like
Unanimous,
100%
or-
what we're gonna choose.
Why don't we just
And
have it ready so we
everyone
discuss it
that
over the
already has
forums over
stuff
the week and
in
then
their orb
decide
can
on the
put additional
session?
stuff if it doesn't have 3 items. Like Kara, no, Kara, yours is full.
I only put 2.
You have 2 short swords and a spellbook.
Oh, does that count as? Oh, fucking hell. Well, it makes you guys feel better. I was secretly plotting of making a super key of mind control and shit that will override all the other mind controls.
That's what
Here,
I was
I'll
thinking.
put it
of
back to
that.
that. You guys can look at it.
That's what I meant.
throughout
So
the
put
week.
like something that allows us to mind control.
So I really
Good.
like the main page. You know what?